Hello. Welcome. I am Michael D. Nicola, your most humble narrator. This is the sketch that I did yesterday. Here, let me do a little scroll so you can see. This is my iteration of the Robert Pattinson Batman. Had such a fun time watching it. I thought, let me take a crack at drawing it in a similar kind of gloomy, angsty, depression-y. Shut up, me. Hello. Happy to have you here. Let's start off. Oh, you know what? I know what we could do. Let's finish this sketch I begun at the very end of the stream yesterday. At the very end of the stream, I just sketched a young lady. Gonna finish that up. Hey, Rummy Tommy, welcome. Rum, first off, Rum, what are you doing so early? And Rum, you do on YouTube, Rummy? Hey, Praetor. Rum, when are you gonna come over and watch Batman? Praetor, how are you, buddy? One of my YouTube videos blew up. I ended up getting like 500 new followers or something like that. People are still literally commenting. I'm getting like every 20 minutes I'm getting a comment popping up on my feed, which is not something that usually happens on YouTube. But yes, not a person says, hey, saw your art, thought it was good, try to find a platform where I can see more of the art you make. Oh. Oh, you know what? Hang on, Lee. Also, I'm drawing live right now. Vom.red. Dude, I don't know why the bots continue to write that. Who sees a Russian bot show up in a chat, write vom.red or whatever? Who sees that and thinks, oh, you know what? I know what I'll do. You know what I'm going to do? I've got it. I'm going to click this weird link. I'm going to put this weird sketch as hell link. I'm just going to put it in my browser. I'm just going to see what happens. I'm sure I'll be fine. I'm sure nothing weird or I'm sure no malware or spyware will be immediately downloaded or attempted to be downloaded onto my PC at all. Rum, why are you dying inside? I can't say I'm not curious now. Ryan Cruz, what's up, buddy? I know I probably shouldn't use your full name like that, but you know what, dude? I bet there's no less than 1 million Ryan Cruzes, so you're good. Good luck trying to find his ass in the white pages. Praetor, how are you dying inside? My body hurts from the gym workout. Hey, Rum, good for you. Going to the gym. I gotta start lifting weights again, man. My body is out of shape again. Hey Ryan, have you been playing Elden Ring like everybody else? Dude, even I was playing Elden Ring last night. I'm trying to get that OnlyFans body. Listen, that OnlyFans money is nothing to scoff at. I'm like 100 hours deep into it. Wow, dude, good for you, man. 100 hours deep. What level are you? I'm like an hour and a half deep into it. And of course I am terrible. I went astrologer. So basically I hide in the back far away and I toss magic at a long distance. Never been much of a meleeer, you know? I've always gone sniper class, that kind of stuff. Like a true coward, Ryan. That's an exaggeration, maybe like 30-ish. Two of my friends are level 121. And I'm like, dude, has this game even been out that long? Long enough for you to do that? Ryan, did you watch Batman, and what'd you think if you did? I'm taking my time with it, strolling through. Are you finding it as difficult as people are saying? I don't know if you guys are aware, but a lot of the game journalists, I don't even know if you call them journalists, game bloggers on various sites have been quite critical about it not being accessible enough for people with, you know, shitty limbs or whatever. Cripples, you know, they're like, oh, hey, cripples can't play this game. What's wrong with you? This is 2022. This should be accessible for everyone. God damn it. Your hands shouldn't be able to work. You should have completely retarded fingers, and they shouldn't work whatsoever. And you should be able to beat this game. And the From Software guys are just like, yeah, no. Some games aren't for everyone. Which, you know what? I completely agree with. Not everything has to be for everyone all the time. There are plenty of things out there that I want absolutely nothing to do with. And they, you know, they weren't made for me, and that's perfectly fine. Hello, KG. I've played every Souls game. This might be the easiest, but I'm enjoying it the most. This is the only Souls game I've ever picked up. I've never been a From Software guy. Fantasy like this is not usually my my genre. But one, my lovely friend Jonathan Amore, he bought this game for me with Filipino money, dude. That conversion rate, by the way, he didn't catch a discount, man. He paid an American. You playing it on PC? I am. Dude, it actually shut my PC off last night. Mid-game, I was mid-stream, and the PC just, like, the screens all just went black. And I took that as a sign to get off the computer, go sleep. Hey Ryan, I got this manga brush set that I'm using. I think you gave it to me, GWV manga, and it's just like this singular line weight, and there's like really no autocorrect. So like if you like fuck it up or whatever, it just leaves it, you know? Any kind of like, you know, like some brushes will like, here, like, you know, they'll like auto, or, you know, if you draw a straight line, it'll like fix it for you. Not this brush. This brush is like, this is a pretty fucking close to a singular line weight brush. And if you fuck this up, enjoy your fucking wobbly, shitty lines. And you know what I have? I'm enjoying my wobbly, shitty lines, Ryan. Damn, that's weird. What? My hand is way too shaky for that brush. Ryan, what do you got? Fucking, what are you, Ryan J. Fox over here? YouTube subscription, Midnight Lullaby. Thank you for the YouTube subscription. I do like the solid line weight brushes, though. I need some brushes, but I probably need to practice more. Period. More period. Yeah, well, like, you know, I watched those manga dudes and those you know, like the manga style artists, not actual mangaka. But I watched those guys, and I watch illustrators. And illustrators fucking, they're like the king of single line weight brushes. They just go in there and like, and this is a face in 1, 2, 3 lines. Hang on, let me get my water's like right on the other desk. Somebody wrote, I sketch like this too, it's agonizing, on YouTube. Yo, Ryan, one of my YouTube videos got 100K views. I finally found someone who sketched like me. What the fuck does that mean? How the fuck do I sketch? Like a retard? Like a retard? Whoa, which video? It was a, don't blow your fucking undies out of your panties. It was only a YouTube short video, so it wasn't like some like, it wasn't like a video like this, like a 3-hour long video. That would be fucking insane. But no. Also, Ryan, did you say you'd seen Batman yet or nah? Oh my god, I have 7 live viewers on YouTube. That's new. Usually I get all of 2 viewers on YouTube. And by the way, I say that gleefully. I say that like, oh boy, I got 2 viewers on YouTube. No facetious, no, and I'm not just saying that to be like a dick. No facetiousness there. Oh wow, and I'm one of them. You're one of them, Rami. Quick, Ram, grab your tummy. Quick, Ram, grab your tummy and do the, I was gonna say the Kung Fu Hustle. Don't do that. Ram, do the, what's that fucking move called in the Goonies where the chubby one grabs his tummy and wiggles it around? Why am I completely blanking on that? Slappy tummy noises. The Truffle Shuffle. That's what it is. The Truffle Shuffle. All right. Yes. So Ryan, call me Mr. Manga Brush from now on. That's my title. Oh, dude, are you doing any? God damn it! Hang on, I I gotta seal this art. Rasheen Jamily, thank you. I'm sure I just completely butchered that person's lovely name. Apologies. So if you don't know, if you ever use Procreate or Clip Studio Paint or Photoshop, if all your lines are closed, you can easily magic wand or whatever auto select. Watch. I do this all the time, you know. Boop. Easy peasy. You just grab it. You invert it. Mi color. Thank you for the follow. And you just grab, I like to just grab white. And boom, you got a flat layer. Here, that was the original drawing. I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna go ahead and delete that. Congrats, Mike. Very exciting. Still, it's good. What, KG, what's good? What's, hey, Two Oak. How you two cuties doing? What are a couple of cuties like doing? What are a couple of cuties like you doing over here this lovely evening? You know what? Here, let's play with the background color a little bit. Let's see if we can find a fun color for the background today. See, we have orange, kind of a hot pink fuchsia. No. How about a deeper red? Okay. Let's add a paper texture to that. Make the blacks a little bit thicker and darker. Duplicating the layer, adding a multiplayer layer, and then adding a little Gaussian blur to both of them. Not that much. That's a little too much. And there we go. See? Boom. Boom. Look at that. It's a quick little cheat to make your lines a little bit bolder without having to re-ink all of them. And if you didn't know what I just did, well, you're just gonna have to rewind it. Oh, you know what I did see that they added to my YouTube stream? Damn, you know what? It's not here. But I was watching another one of my YouTube streams, and I saw that I had the clip option was available. So like, if you saw something there, if you saw something there that you liked, you could just clip it out like on Twitch. Except the difference being that it would be a, real YouTube video. Huh. You know what's weird about this? Wow, this camera is such shit that it's not picking up the paper texture at all. Wow. Hang on. Let me see if I... Yeah, wow, this camera is ass. God, I hate this camera. I hate this camera, but I do like being able... I do like that you guys can see my art. I don't like this camera's balls though. Don't like that the camera's balls. Do like that you guys can see my art happen as I do it. KG, I think a couple people started arguing. I think a couple people started arguing on my YouTube channel. It was very weird.
What's news?
Hey, what's up, Eric Kennedy?
Let's go live. Are you still doing your opening thingy?
No, I'm knee deep in it, baby. I'm in the mix. What's going on over there? Hello?
Yeah, what's going on?
Oh, nothing. I'm just hanging out with my friends, my lovely community here, but that's it. Oh, you know what the
Your lovely patient community?
Yeah. Yes. Patient as in patients, like in an asylum.
No, knock it off.
Seems weird that they would argue in the comments. It's not the first time people have argued in my comments. One time I posted one time on TikTok I posted a like semi quasi racy image, if you're, you know, if you'd even call it that. And
racy image of what?
It was just a lady, you know, she might have been dressed provocatively, but relatively tame.
But a drawing, right? Not like a photo.
Just a plain old drawing. And sure enough, people started getting pissy.
Because it was too racy?
Why do people feel the need to sexualize women? And then other people decided to chime in and say, you know, what are you, the art police? You know, and then they kind of went at each other. I didn't do a thing.
Was this TikTok?
I watched from the rafters. It was TikTok. And then today on YouTube, I've got my YouTube comment notifications on because I rarely get them. But I had one of my YouTube shorts hit over 100,000 views today, which is promising.
Yo,
but with that, I think came about, geez, man, about maybe like close to 500 new subscribers to my YouTube channel. Very, very nice, very nice. But also, you know, 100 or so comments. And within those comments, like I said, I saw on my notifications, I believe people were bickering at each other on the internet. It's just, it's funny when you're so used to seeing that on places like Twitter and wherever else. Reddit. It's funny when it happens in your proverbial social media backyard, where it's like, oh, they're fighting on my yard now. Usually they're just fighting in the streets. It's funny that they're fighting in front of my place now.
Was it about the same thing? It's over-sexualization? Or?
You know what? I didn't even bother to look.
Good man.
Yeah. TikTok, I was curious. I thought, let me see. Maybe I could break it up or something. And then decided to not get involved. But this time around, nah. If people want to scream about something, they can. Now, maybe later I will take a look, if only because sometimes people ask me questions to answer. And what it makes for is, it makes for good content. Because generally, if one person is asking a question, more often than not, it's likely that several other people, or even a percentage of people, have that same question. So, yeah, it's like a free subject matter. So if I'm looking for a new video to make, a new topic for a new video idea, a new topic for a sketch, by people asking me questions, it's like, oh, okay, I know exactly what to do because this is what you're asking me for.
Nice.
Yeah, it's like a, you know, it's like a free survey.
Right.
YouTube recommended a couple clips. Wait, what's that, Eric?
I said lemons into lemonade is what you're doing.
Oh yeah. YouTube recommended a couple clips of these guys who are all about the club life and hooking up, and holy cow, that's such a weird life to me. Wait, so wait, YouTube was offering you up like those guys that like gamify hooking up with women, like that stuff? What inking pen do you use? I've been trying to find one. Oh. I have been using these. GVW Manga. And it's a Manga Brush set. Looks like to be about, oh, I don't know, 15, 20 brushes in here, give or take. And I've been practicing a singular line weight brush for the last couple weeks. And you know what?
How's that been working out for you, bud?
It's been a journey. It allows me to be much less sketchy, more decisive with my lines. Forces me to commit without too much tinkering. Although I am a tinkerer, so I am going to get in there and tweak a bit. But I think I've cut down on my doodling, my overt hatching. I love to hatch, even if it's pointless. So yes, a good time. What are you working on over there?
Just my pages, bud.
How goes the page life?
Stay focused. Stay productive. Keep moving forward. All right. Okay, I'm still having a freaking blast, and I sit here as I'm penciling 20, not page 30 now, right? And I can't believe this is the last issue. You ever get that feeling?
Yeah, man. I mean, really remarkable. This reminds me of the one Princess Leia image from Empire Strikes Back. I'll take that as a compliment. I mean, that's not where I was going, but
good.
Hey, works for me.
Yeah, no, this has been remarkable fun, and what I have as a point of reference is when I first started talking to you guys about it. Do you remember that far back, Mike?
You know what? Off the top of my head, I don't. I remember having the conversation, but I don't remember when.
That's what I mean. Yeah, this was easily, if you think about when we launched book 1, right? October of last year.
Yes.
I started February of last year.
Wow.
And I said, like, hey, I have this idea, you know?
I've got an idea.
And now here we are.
Listen, man, that's having that engine really sets you apart.
Well, I think it was, you know, through conversations with you guys, it didn't feel crazy, right? I didn't understand how crazy it was until I was in the middle of doing it.
Right.
In the beginning, because we were also just kind of gung-ho about it. Like, whoa, that sounds awesome. You know, you should do X, Y, and Z, you know? Just go for it. Just so through your guys' encouragement, I think it lulled me into a I'm not blaming you, by the way, but it lulled me into a sense of like, yeah, I can do this shit, you know?
Right.
But I think that sometimes that's what you need. You kind of need to go in there ignorantly, because if I did a, you know what I mean? Like if I overthought it, I bet you I would have never gotten started.
Right. That what is that called? I used that term just the other day.
Is there a term for it?
It's called it's literally it's the catchphrase of what you just described, I think. Analysis paralysis.
Oh wow. Sounds like it's very catchy.
Yeah, no. Analysis paralysis. But I mean, it is what it is. It is exactly as you say. You
Absolutely. Yeah.
You want to get it. You want to get it right. You want to get it perfect, and then you realize such a thing does not exist. and then you never pull the trigger.
My wife is notorious for this because she goes into that analysis paralysis. Right, as good as my wife is as an illustrator, as a creator, she thinks, oh, is this going to be successful? So we've come up with a system that I think allows her to get out of that stasis, right? To get out of that paralysis, which is we're not going to think about, the potentiality of it failing or succeeding, right? That's not even on the table right now because we haven't done it yet. Right? We'll never know until we go and try. And then we make the phases or stages really small. Because if you can get, I don't know about you, but I can, but definitely my wife can get hung up on whether or not the thing that she's thinking about doing is going to be good enough.
Yes.
Because right now, I'll let you in on her most recent project. She's doing a little children's book, painting it, writing it and all that kind of stuff, like a super rhymey one,
Cute.
Yeah, I think so too. But what's great about it is that it is combining her passion for her recent passion for two things. One, doing the children's book, right? And another one is for sewing.
Oh, wow.
Because, it's really cool to see how much she's grown in the X amount of months that she asked for the sewing machine for Christmas. So I got it for her. And boy, she's been at it. She, in October, November last year, she learned how to bookbind. Right? Like literally sewing, the book, by hand, stitching it. Doing the, there's a term for it. Like, it's not chapters. When you look down the spine of a book, Mike, and you see a bundling of paper, right? Like, but it's like multiple. Oh, how would you say it? It's like little multiple books in one book.
Signatures?
Like signatures, yes.
Good call,
I
Praetor.
keep losing track of that term.
Yeah.
And she learned how to do all of that, and then she's gotten herself a little book press and like an actual one that you crank down on. It looks like a submarine door, like
wow.
a little a heavy duty metal turning thing. And so she got into that. And then earlier this year, she learned how to, oh gosh, what do you call that thing when you she got into embroidery. So she was hand embroidering like a lot of different things. So, and then she combined all of that by taking her hand embroidery and turning it into a cover of the thing that she bookbound.
Wow. She's really going for it.
Oh yeah. She's really sort of like, she's trying to keep her creative interests and juices flowing. And I remember she made me a little, I think I'll take a photo of it for you, but she gave me a handkerchief that she embroidered the Iron Giant onto, because she knows that's one of my favorite movies.
Yes.
Yeah, so she embroidered that on there. It looks really great. And now she's like, you know what? I think I want to continue to challenge myself, So she's always had this idea. She ran it by me a little while ago by way of like even before our son was born. And she's like, I think I'm going to do this now. I'm like, great. And so she wrote the little verses out for it, right? As you would see it in any kid's book, super rhymey. And she's in the process of. So here's the thing: like the main main character of the book is like an enchantor, a wizard, whatever, a magic user or whatever. And so she goes like, I want to. Do you know that artist James Gurney?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so she takes a lot of inspiration from him. She just loves watching his videos, learning from all of his books, and the takeaway from her takeaway from him is he likes using reference and then kind of like amending that reference a little bit to be the thing that he ends up using it for the final, right?
Right.
So because the main character is some spellcaster or whatever it is, she's gonna go and sew the costume. She's like, I'm gonna learn how to sew like a robe, and a tunic and a hat and
Wow. Man, that's
It's
involved.
pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's outstanding. Good for her.
Yeah. It's really inspired. The part that makes me laugh, going back to the whole stasis thing, and she's like, God, I'm looking at copies of Arc Athena. I'm like, am I ever gonna get a chance to do something like that? And I'm like, are you dumb? Are you?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're talking as if that's like a thing that's not approachable to you. Look at what you're doing. You
You're
know?
the best.
Right. Yeah. No, of course.
But to our point, it's like overthinking and not necessarily seeing the big picture, right? Like,
I think it's easy to get lost. Well, listen, when you endeavor to do something like either what you're doing or what Cassandra's doing, it's easy to get lost either in the big picture of it all, like looking at how much will have to get done, and just kind of feeling like drowning in future problems.
right. Oh, I don't know how to do this. I've never done this before, kind of a thing, right?
Right. Versus like being able to bite off a chunk at a time. Which is how big projects get done by, a small amount of people. It's just you do one thing, somebody else does another thing, and you put it all together, it ends up working. Or not working, but it ends up getting done one way or another.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty. You and I are pretty much, especially with this campaign, we're testament to that, right? Like,
Yeah.
when I dragged you on board, when I dragged you on board to participate, it's not like we know the game plan, we know we know all the buttons to push, right? Oh, by the way, with this campaign, did you know that we messed it up?
Oh no. What do we do?
Yeah. Okay, so here's a nuance that we definitely have to incorporate into. Oh gosh, I can't believe it. Okay, so you know how you come up with an add-on, right?
Yeah. Yes.
And there's a button or a drop down, I can't remember which, but there's a button where you say, okay, create an add-on, correct?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so we create it. Now, I'm with you. I think this is fair. I'm with you that the moment we created that add-on and associated that add-on to be like, oh, this can be available for this, or this, right?
Mm-hmm.
When the project goes live and somebody goes to checkout, we naturally assume that those add-ons are going to be available upon checkout, correct?
Yeah, of course.
Not true. Not true.
What?
We then have to go back. This is the extra step.
Oh my
We then
God.
have to go back to all the items that we have so far.
Yes.
Click the items that are not add-ons, right? The little boxes.
Mm-hmm.
And then say, create add-ons for these items
Oh my
by
God.
using the add-ons that we just made.
That is so counterintuitive.
Yes. But somebody, more than 3 people on Twitter or in the message area of the comment section, the discussion board,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
they were like, Eric, I want to throw money at you, but the limited edition isn't available with the artist edition and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, that can't be true. Because I thought that we had clicked all the right boxes.
Yeah.
And so I messaged Bale out of nowhere and I was like, Bale, go check out real quick. And he's like, I'm not seeing it. And I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? Right? So I go back and I'm trying to sit here trying to decipher their interface. And finally I see that drop down box at the top of the selections. And I'm like, are you kidding me?
Wow. Wow. God. Indiegogo.
And I'm like, how many
Mess.
sales did we miss for these add-ons because this thing was not functional, Which is to say, I don't blame anybody, right? I blame our inexperience.
Yeah.
But that goes back to what we were talking about, which is to say, we didn't know. Like,
No.
there's no, we're not experts. We had the generosity and kindness of people who have been in this space before, but those little things, we didn't know,
Yeah, man. That's so specific to Indiegogo. I mean, how are we supposed to not assume that? And because the add-ons are right in the, for those of you who don't know, not to get too inside baseball, but the add-ons that are created for the campaign are done in the exact same way that the tiers themselves are, which automatically go live. So it would just it would lead one to assume that you wouldn't have to do anything after the fact. But wow, okay, lesson learned.
Simply, it's not just creating the add-ons, but you then have to go to the tiers that those add-ons can be associated to and tell Indiegogo, hey, with these tier 1, 2, 3, blah blah blah, these 3 add-ons are available for them. Can you believe it?
Yeah, no, that is wild.
Like, what the heck, you guys? But problem solved. I fixed it on my end after I had to, I didn't know how to ask anybody. I just kept looking at the interface until the solution presented itself.
Man, good catch. When did you figure that out?
2 days ago, no, it has to have been 2 days ago. 2 days ago. An artist that I run into from time to time at conventions actually messaged me and was like, hey, I want to buy all of these things and support you and obviously give you as much money of my money, but these things are not available, And so I was like, that is the second time. I thought it was their end error,
Right.
As a matter of fact, one of the reason why I went down that path is because somebody had mentioned it to me early and then said, actually, Indiegogo hasn't been working for me. So in the back of my mind, I, switched, I shifted into the gear of like, oh, okay, so this is probably a sample of that or just another case of that, right?
Right.
And then didn't think twice about it until I heard about it 2 more times. Second time with that artist friend or that artist acquaintance. And that's when I decided to look into it. I'm like, can you believe this? This is crazy.
Yeah, I know. After stream, I'm gonna take a look for myself. Wow,
it's really counterintuitive.
Yeah, no. And also, you assume that it would be in Indiegogo's best interest to sort that out, so that would be even the case.
Yes, even like for instance, like Indiegogo I think it has a few sort of prompts, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah.
It does. Okay. You would think that after you create that add-on, it would prompt you to say, hey, don't forget to go back and associate this thing to the items that it's an add-on to, or add-on for.
Yeah, the same way it's like, oh, make sure to save your whatever.
Yes, exactly. Are you sure you want to navigate away from this kind of?
Yes. Yeah. Boy. All right.
But here we are, doing okay.
Making it work. But yeah, that's a very specific thing. That yeah. Just like the yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say like the international shipping nightmare.
Yes. Or how about you when you were going through your trials and tribulation or deals with your sound setup, your microphone setup, right. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like that can be overwhelming very quickly. And I'll give you a point of reference because, not to say this is old hat for me, but right now I feel pretty comfortable with my setup. I tried to get the dummy proof version. Mine is nowhere near as sophisticated as yours is, right? But I had sent as a gift to an associate who had helped me get this far when it comes to the legal side of all the contracts, right? Basically my lawyer,
Yeah.
And they had made mention the first time that we did a video conference sync, right? They're like, oh, Eric, man, your camera looks great. Your setup looks great. Your lighting looks great. I wish you got to show me how to do that, So as a gift, I got her a similar setup to mine, just by way of the camera,
Mm-hmm.
So it's a small token of appreciation for all the hard work that they did in getting Arc Athena to where it is now,
Very nice.
And they opened up this just happened earlier in the afternoon. They opened up the package and they were like, oh my gosh, I don't know how to hook any of this up. Right? And it was charming, like she I think tongue-in-cheekly, she was like, I don't need to fly you over here just so you can hook this thing up for me. And I had this similar sentiment when I was like going through my stuff. I'm like, I'm just gonna call Mike. I'm like, come over here and freaking, press all the right buttons and plug in all the right plugs, so that this thing can work as optimally as possible.
Right.
And to think about it, mine was nowhere. I don't think at all. It's nowhere near as complex as yours. From your sound, because you just took. I mean, I remember when I was looking into getting this mixer, and you're like, "Oh, Eric, I have this."
Right.
And in my head, I didn't say it out loud. I was like, get the fuck out of here with that many buttons, on that mixing board. So I can't imagine the trial and error that you went through.
It's funny because the way you look at me is the way I look at Twitch musicians, because Twitch musicians are like my setup times 10. With all
is that right?
Yeah, no, with all their various instruments and pedals and effects, and in order to have the crispest, clearest, refined sound, this is baby equipment. You need like a real mixer, or perhaps a board, actual board. And in that you've got I've got a mini amp, but it's like a rinky dink mini amp. They've got like a mini amp, like it's like a rack. Like they've got like a rack of,
Right.
It's really, and I look at that and I'm like, I throw my hands up. I don't, I might as well be trying to decipher hieroglyphs.
No, for sure. Yeah. So it is to say that if you look at it like that, right, where you take a look at somebody's setup, right, you're like, oh, hey man, take a photo of what as a musician, let me see what your setup looks like. Not like crap. That's incredibly overwhelming. But if you make it piece by piece, like, oh, I don't really need this, I don't really need this. This is what I've identified as critical for my needs, my purposes. Yeah. Then it becomes approachable, and I think that is to me, that level of simplification, that level of compartmentalization is the thing that you have to do when you're approaching a task that's not 100% comfortable to you.
Yes. It's so important, because like I said, both ways. You can look at the massive undertaking its entirety and it will overwhelm you so much that you might not even try. Right. Alternatively, and this is the opposite side of the coin, is this is the analysis paralysis side of it. You could look at all the things that need to be done and get lost in the weeds, miss the forest for the trees. For example, mixer. You figured out, you looked at several mixers and thought, okay, this was the most, as you say, idiot proof. This is the most accessible for my capabilities and for my needs. And you committed to that. There are people who they research. Oh, but this mixer, what if I want to have a second mic? What if I want somebody to come over? But the reviews, these reviews, but more favorable, and so on and so forth. All right, well, this mixer, they say this works better with a microphone that I have. Wait, hold on, microphones, man. I don't know if this is the microphone I need. And so on and so forth and so on and so forth, until it's just, you get nowhere. You get so lost in the details that nothing gets accomplished. So you have to kind of walk this fine line, whereas you keep the big picture in mind. You bite off small pieces one at a time, manageable, and then once you turn around, you can see, oh my God, look how much I've got done. But
for sure. Have you ever gone through that with like getting better at your craft?
Yeah.
Or do you get overwhelmed by like, geez, man, there's so much to learn. There's like, even within a small context of like, people always say, and I've heard it, and I don't know if it's similar for you. They're like, I don't even know where to start when it comes to anatomy. I don't even know where to start when it comes to rendering. I don't even know where to start when it comes to like drawing cool poses, And because you and I do it on the daily, right? It just, we're not even thinking about the process anymore of like, okay, so you establish the gesture drawing, then you establish the whatever it is, like the plane, you establish the volume, you establish blah, and then you establish the details, and you establish the lighting. We have that sort of tucked away into our processes, but we're not actively thinking about it anymore,
No.
unless we have to, unless we go like, oh, the lighting is off.
Right.
But for the most part, that's already happening in a subsystem somewhere,
Yes, that's on autopilot.
Right. But some people, that's the overwhelming part of it. So when they ask, and this is what I wanted to ask you, is that did you ever come across that with, your journey into developing your craft, where you go like, this is a lot, this is a lot right now.
You know what? I could tell you the last time I felt that was when I wanted to tackle comic art in its entirety. All those years ago, I remember having that exact same thought, because we've talked about this before. When you take a look at a comic book panel, I don't have any here for you to show you guys, but just imagine, right? Pick any old comic. Hey Vidya and Chi, thank you for the subscription. Hey, I just stopped by. Does this character have a name? No, I'm just off the top of my head. I'm just kind of letting loose like I do. But to Eric's point, I'm not thinking right now. I'm actually thinking less about the art that I'm doing and more about the conversation I'm having with Eric. And what you're seeing happening from my hands, again, with middling success, is just my brain doing its thing. I've got the background stuff going on. I'm sure if you talk to any colorist or inkers, they could probably do the same thing. They could probably make dinner while coloring if they had multiple hands. To your point, Eric, if you pick up a Batman comic, an X-Men comic, any of your favorite comics, and you open that page, you turn that page and you pick a panel. In that panel, you can have any number of events happening, from action poses to slice of life dialogue, to a scene with a full crowd or an army or tanks or galloping horses. Now the thing about that is, hell, you might even have all those things in one singular story if your writer hates you. But the thing about that is, ideally, as a comic book creator, you don't have to be the best, the greatest at making those things happen. But as far as being a visual storyteller, you must be able to competently incorporate those elements in, and to just break down one of those things. Any one of those panels, regardless of what the specifics are and what you need to draw, horses, tanks, whatever, you must have those aside, specifics aside, fundamentals must be there. So anatomy, camera angles, your wide angles, your are you going to be utilizing how much depth perception, obviously composition, tonal range, all of it, and even when you look at the scale of the panel, just as far as shape language is concerned, where are those shapes leading your eyes? Are they drawing you in? Or are they pulling you out? Or is it meant to kind of glance so that the reader's viewpoint just kind of uses it as a nice pivot to another panel that's meant to be more impactful? And those shapes should be more stand out and solid rather than fluid, because you want the viewer to stop there, boom, in their tracks. But even that kind of language, all of this must be in your bat belt. All of your with your shark repellent, your grappling hook, it all needs to be there. All of it. Not just one thing. You can't just be really good at anatomy, because it doesn't matter how you could be as good at Da Vinci as anatomy, but if you can't put that anatomy in a compelling panel, it doesn't matter. People won't care.
It certainly doesn't make you a complete comic book artist, because
right.
We talked about this multiple times, which is, as a comic book artist, a good one is compelled to be excellent at drawing a lot of different things, right? And because you are going to be your own cinematographer, right?
Yes.
You are going to be your own designer, concept artist. You are going to be your own whatever it is. You're going to be your own environment designer, right?
Yeah. You're going to be your own.
It's asking you to do
your
everything.
own costume designer.
Yes, you have to do your own sort of you have to direct the actors, so to speak. So you have to draw them in the right sort of pose and expression, and it's asking a lot.
It is so much for a person, me 7 years ago or so, 8 years ago, who knows, looking at that, it was like looking at it was like Frodo looking at Mordor. You're like, I know I need to get there, but my goodness, I guess it starts with the first step out of the Shire. That is kind of the best analogy I could make.
Yeah.
And that is honestly how the journey will feel. And to be honest with you guys, I can do all those things adequately, independently of each other. But in my opinion, I'm still not at Mordor yet because I've never bitten the bullet fully. Not in recent years where I've actually said, let's do this. Yeah.
It's funny that you say that because we've clearly broken down the components of what the as a comic book artist, what you need to be pretty decent at, and the exceptional ones are really good, are really excellent at it, right?
Yes.
We've broken down the components. The other part that nobody ever talks about is how you mix those components together.
Oh yeah.
So that it makes for a comprehensive, legible comic book page, and ultimately a reading experience, right? Because as you know, there's times when to use environment and when to not use environment. There's times to fade that, wash out that environment, blow it out in the background because you're using it as a compositional element now, as opposed to the actual real environment that you would see in a shot, right? You have to do this do-si-do dance with the dialogue bubble because you're like, oh God, I love this panel. And then you go like, oh, there's a dialogue bubble that's just going to cover up 25, 30% of this panel, right? So you learn all of these components. You get really you become sort of proud of yourself, a little bit more confident. And then you go, oh crap, I have to chain all this shit together,
Yes.
I remember when I first remember that game Tekken?
Yeah, of course. Love that game.
And you would go into the practice mode, and you would effectively have to you would learn how to low kick, high kick, you know what I mean, block the moves that you would need to do the basic attacks, a 2-3 hit combo,
Yes.
And then you realize that by learning the first 5, the first 7, the first 10, then you go, oh, I had a guidebook. I don't know if you ever bought those.
Sure, of course.
So we would get
go to Blockbuster or something.
There you go. Yeah, Blockbuster is actually where we got it too.
Yeah.
And you would realize, oh, this 3-set combo, chain it with this other 2-set combo, chain it with this other 4-set combo, and so on and so forth, gets you that 15-25 hit combo. You know? That's exactly how you would, that's the overly simplistic, cartoonish way that you chain the skill sets, the craft sets that you build up in comics. You go I'm a great environment designer. I know how to do composition. I know how to do anatomy and character and costume design and, lighting and blah, blah, blah. I know those things. Okay, now you have to chain them together. 5 panels at a time, 22 pages at a time, 50 pages at a time. And that's once,
Yes. That's that's definitely a leg of the journey that I've yet to complete. And at some point I look forward to tackling that.
Now, is it something that you've sidestepped because you just don't feel like you're prepared for it? Is it opportunity? What is it, you think?
It's a combination of both, right? I'm not I am not a competent writer. So I would definitely need.
Oh God, I forgot about the writing part.
Right, exactly. Right there, that's a whole other. That's something I have not explored at all. So the thing is, I think tackling both simultaneously. So not having sturdy legs underneath me as far as comic book making is concerned, not just illustrations, but comic book making specifically. If I were to pair that with, again, storytelling, which is something that a skill that I've got just about zero experience in, I think together it seems like a recipe for disaster,
Yeah. But is that why you sidestep it? Because you don't feel like, because this that the thing that you're talking about, in my opinion, is
Tell
as
me.
I've come to have an experience with it, you don't really know until you just go and fucking do it. You know, like
You know what? Yeah.
assuming for a moment that it's going to be disastrous no matter what, right? All things being equal, you might as well opt for disaster. You know?
Right. That's a very freeing point, right? Because when you kind of let go of all expectations, you're kind of free to have a little fun.
Yeah. Yeah. If you already know it's going to be a train wreck, then for me, not for my wife. My wife is measure 50 times, cut once, you know?
Right.
And it has a lot to do with the confidence that she did this little drawing, right, where she took a measurement of the room, of our son's room, because I don't know if I ever showed you the mural that she painted in there.
I believe I saw it once. I remember it looking
It's gorgeous.
stellar. It looked like a fairy
It's
tale.
gorgeous. I can't stand it. I look in there, not because it's so good, but because I never had it as a kid, so I'm jealous of my son.
No, me
and
neither.
I almost like, I can't stand him.
The paint was
because he's
shipping
getting
off
all
the
good
walls
stuff.
in my little apartment. You know.
So she was designing that, right? She did it. She had done a little sketch of it. Yeah, even gone as far as work on the color composition using the iPad digitally, right? And it became time to now get it up on the wall, right? And so we did the technique of gridding the original art, right, or gridding the comp,
Mm-hmm.
and then going up to the wall and gridding the wall with tape.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I've done it before
Right?
for murals.
Oh, there you.
Yeah.
Same concept. I mean, it's exactly that, right?
Yes.
So we got the, what do you call it? We got it. It was on her laptop. We got a little projector, turned the lights off in the room, and projected it onto the wall, and got it as close to the squares as we could. Just the nature of this projector, it wasn't one of those high-end ones, right?
Yeah.
The edges started to get a little bit warped, and it caused her so much consternation. Because first of all, she'd never done it before. Second of all, so she didn't know how to sort of like, oh, okay, I'll just work on it in sections that are not warping, right?
Right.
And then move it over and then work on it in sections that are not warping, and so on and so forth. She's like, this isn't lining up perfectly, and she got really nervous about it. Right? And
Yes.
she said something that was, we had talked about months and months, almost like years later on. I said, but don't you have enough information up there?
Yeah.
Right? That was my argument. Don't you have enough information? And she's like, and I can't remember how she replied, but later on, you know, when I think this was right around the time that Sean and his editor Alan were here, and she was arguing with me about it because she was still in the middle of working on it. She's like, oh, so you're just doing things out of luck, right? By not having that in place. And I said, you could look at it that way. I see it as I'm doing out of confidence.
Yes. And
right?
Experience.
The experience brings on the confidence, so it kind of chains together, you know?
Yeah.
And that's the component that my wife was missing. She didn't have the confidence to just go, oh, I'll just wing this.
Right.
So she adhered to as much of the safety or the guardrails, right? The safety net of what she had established previously. If you were to ask her to do it again, which she's going to do it for our daughter's room.
Yes.
I bet you that experience will now liberate her from, having to be so, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
wound up about it. So to bring that back to our conversation, it's like you can have you can have all these preconceived guardrails in place. You have me, you have John. You barely have Dave Tran. He doesn't count. You have us as a resource and your overall knowledge of comics and movies, right? But that won't ever get tested, or you'll never build in the confidence necessary to be able to pull the trigger and go, oh, this isn't luck anymore. This is just confidence at play, right? These are now part of the subsystems that's working in the background. Does that make sense?
Yeah. No. It makes perfect sense. You don't learn until you do, or at least there's only so much learning you can do until you actually have to do.
Exactly.
You could
exactly.
You could learn about the mechanics of a car and about the systems in which a car moves. But until you sit behind the wheel and press the gas and brakes.
Right. Yeah, there's the phase in how it looks in the blueprints and in the when you're prefabricating it, right?
Yeah.
And then you go like, we got to put this in the racetrack, right? We got to go see if this stupid thing will go around a bunch of times, And in my personal opinion only, so take it with a grain of salt, I think you're ready for it. I think you actually had a jump start when you and John were working on that thing,
John gave me a hell of a leg up. You know what? I think I might ask him for that script again, because I think I'd like to take another crack at it, because it's been several years, and just I know what I did then without even having to dig up the panels, and I know how much more I could do now with those same panels.
Right. And now having the sort of, I think the benefit of just hindsight, this is how not just even in the drawing, but just in conduct, right?
Yeah.
In just the way you sort of go about doing it. I bet you, man, there's all sorts of stuff in there that's untapped and unrealized until you get back into the mix again. Now, it's kind of counterintuitive to what you're doing with your social media, which is the reason why you do some of these drawings while you're streaming, is because it's the stuff that feeds into that, right?
Yes.
And these really do. I suspect these really do for you. You just got through telling me that one of your videos got what, like 100,000 views or whatever.
Yeah, one of my YouTube shorts got 100K views. Biggest.
That's freaking awesome.
Biggest. It's what the thing keeps. The reason why the YouTube sound keeps going off. 1-800 loser just subscribe to me. But like the reason why we don't really hear the bell going off for like, hey, a new YouTube subscriber, but it's been going off on my phone all day. Is because, like I said, in the last 24 hours, I think I gained a new 500 followers for a channel for a channel like mine, which is only 1,000 people deep. That is a substantial increase.
That's huge. That's huge.
But it's because this video, for some reason, it's pretty spicy. It's pretty provocative. But that's something I did. I created that art on stream in front of you guys, and I decided to turn that into a YouTube short. And it was actually the same video that got about 15,000 views on TikTok. A little bit of traction. Actually got me, earned me a community strike violation on TikTok, and
get out of here.
Caused me to be shadow banned, hopefully briefly, which is unfortunate. However, man, I will tell you guys this much, guys. If you thought Instagram was prudish, if you thought Instagram, when it came to any kind of nudity as far as art is concerned, or just in general on the platform, if you think those guys play it strict, they don't have shit on TikTok, dude. The Chinese-owned TikTok, not even the whisper of anything adult is allowed on their platform whatsoever, without being completely shadow banned once they catch word of it. So it just takes somebody just a couple people need to report it, and that's it. Which again, I've now learned the hard way. Must censorship is a absolute on TikTok, which is unfortunate because this was, again, it was racy but not perverse and not pornographic.
Now you got me curious, baby. Send it to me. I want to see.
Yeah, sure. I'll show you the short. It's like I said, it's the one that's
without grinding your stream to a halt, clearly. But I mean, obviously, but
no, it's the one. I'll find it for you. Also, hello everybody. Hello. Here we go. Wow, it's at 110K views.
Look at that. You fucking beast. Congratulations, man.
All right, so here, I'm just gonna drop it in Sled Gang. So like, yeah, I think, yeah, you see, it's a girl in a swing in lingerie. Like,
How
yeah,
is this? How is this? This isn't salacious.
I know. Well, listen, there's some mesh lingerie happening, but it's so tame, in my opinion.
Right.
It's so tame, like.
Right.
But yes.
No, I'm with you. I think that's, I don't know. I'm not in TikTok. I don't have much of a presence there. I do have TikTok, but I don't see it as a key component, although I come to find out strictly from an advertisement perspective, it's actually one of the rarer places that still has potential for organic growth.
Yes.
As opposed to anything that is Facebook related / Twitter, you know. So I don't have much of a presence there, but I should. So I don't know the decorum. I know the, what do you call it, the Instagram one, and they've been, slowly loosening that grip. Right?
Yes. Yes, but, they have.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I follow an account on there. I'm like, this is straight up porn. This is straight up launch. Right?
Dude, I've actually seen painted vagina, like and like penthouse style vagina, not like.
That's my next sketchbook, by the way. Painted vagina.
Penthouse style, Canetti. It's
That's the title for my next sketchbook.
Yeah, it's your next book.
Anyway, yeah. So they've been not as stringent as they once were. So I don't know TikTok decorum. This image right here would be nothing on Instagram.
I know Instagram was perfectly fine too. So Instagram, I got nothing. YouTube, I got nothing. But TikTok, yeah, no. I actually showed my numbers the other day. Michaela Cujo. Thank you for the YouTube subscription. TikTok is not shy about essentially letting you know that they've shadow banned you.
How do you know?
Well, because it goes like this. My 5 videos were my 5 most recent videos. I haven't posted in about 3 weeks because I decided to take a little break after getting that shadow ban.
Mm-hmm.
It went like, 1,200 views, 5,000 views, 4,000 views, 2,000 views, and then shadow ban. Then 100 views, and then 200 views. Your imprint link is broken. Oh man. What's the imprint link, 2Oak? 2Oak, drop the imprint link in the thing so I could fix it.
Wow, I didn't know it was that obvious.
Yeah, no, they cut me off at the whoa, what the? That's the whole link? Jesus Christ. No wonder it's broken. Oh yeah, look at that.
Was it leading to your OnlyFans?
Yeah, right. I wonder if some artists. Wow, all right. I mean, this is the link. Direct copy and paste. Oh, god damn it. All right, well, this is a major project that I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to do a massive sweep because it would take far too long to individually change all of these, but I'm going to have to do a massive sweep. To fix this link. There are programs that allow you to do that. They kind of bulk grab all of the data on all of your YouTube videos and allow you to swap out various links to update, especially for those who have sponsorships and whatnot. But either way, that's a...
Is that a time commitment? Is that a...
It's yeah, no, it's crazy that the t-shirts and the prints, the link is like cut off. That's why you need the link.
There.
Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, no, I don't know why YouTube cut my own links off. Like it left some links intact, but it cut off other ones. So like the in-print link and the t-shirt link are both cut off for some reason. Let's see. You know, every now and then I post on Odyssey.
You do?
Yeah, I just auto post whatever I post on YouTube goes to Odyssey. Not the live videos, but any of the shorts that I post. On Odyssey, I'm at 58 followers. That's funny.
Awesome. No? Is that good?
No, it's funny how, you know, that platform is so small.
Right.
Starry Cats, thank you for the YouTube subscription. Hello, Rum. Rum came back.
Rum was here and she's back.
Yeah, Rum took off, and now she's right back. Yeah, thanks for showing that to me, Melee. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to fix, but a necessary fix. Thanks for streaming. Oh yeah, have a good night, Melee. I played some Elden Ring last night, Eric.
That seems time consuming, Michael.
It was time consuming. It was enjoyable, but boy, oh boy, man. I could see why people lose many hours in that game. Ryan Cruz himself said he'd spent about 30 or 40 hours in that game.
That guy. I don't like that guy. That guy made me draw something that I actually didn't have to draw.
He tricked you.
I don't like that dude.
It was his grand scheme. It's like, how do I trick Eric?
He 29 schemed me, Mike. He went back a couple years.
Yeah. It's sneaky man. I will say, you know what my favorite part of Batman was? The soundtrack.
Really?
Yeah, I think the soundtrack is up there with Hans Zimmer's Dark Knight.
You shut your face.
And I think it's up there with Danny Elfman's Batman as well. I saw somebody pointed out that Hans Zimmer, Danny Elfman, and Hans Zimmer, Danny Elfman, and Michael Giacchino have all scored both Batman and Spider-Man.
Oh, right. Fascinating.
Yeah.
All right, it is 6 p.m. my time. I'm going to excuse myself.
All right, get to it.
All right. I'll talk to you later, buddy.
Talk to you later.
All right, bye.
Okay, who's up next? Who wants in? Shot. The dark one was creepy as fuck, says Two Oak. Oh yeah, that one was creepy as hell. My goodness. This one's still pretty creepy. It's just not as intense as that one. Yeah, no. I mean, although that is pretty cool. I'll be honest, I don't know what I was tweaking when I hit that. Let's see, was it this Your girl is heckin' editing a YouTube video right now. Really? Why are you editing a YouTube video? I mean, well, what's the video? Oh, so wait, was it this one? I think it's this one, right? That one's pretty fucking. That's pretty scary. It's just a dumb compilation from my stream last night. What were you doing on stream last night? You just make the eyes a little brighter. Nightmare fuel. Alright. God damn it. I chugged my coffee too quick. I gotta pee. I'll be right back. Bum, 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 bum.
Hello? Hello, everybody. I cannot read chat right now. If you're live. Hold up. Ah, he's AFK. I can say whatever I want. Penis. Fucking got him, dude. Hi, KG. What's up with you, KG, and anybody else who's here? What's going on? How y'all doing? Oh, thanks too, Woke. Appreciate it, man. The two! Woke. Not too bad. What y'all been doing? With your lives? I'm doing alright. I'm doing better. Yeah, I'm kind of chilling. I'm Gucci. Thank you for asking. Oh? Oh. Oh. I thought that was you. Dreaming. Yes. I'm working hard on that shit. Recorded 3 songs over the last week. Maybe 3. Maybe 4. Something like that. Been an experience. That is for sure. What was Mike going on about in today's stream? Somebody fill me in. He blew up on YouTube, for real? Was that him? Is that the Mikey boy? Wow. Nice. But what did he blow up on YouTube for? Huh? Oh. Wow. I'm watching it right now. Oh, you can use hashtags. Damn. This looks sick. That's crazy. Good shit. Proud of Mikey boy. But now he's gonna have YouTube viewers that have to deal with degeneracy.
Yo, it's JP. Yo, what's up, JP?
Wow, you blew up, dude.
Ha! Blew up.
Let's go.
These guys are telling you that my fucking YouTube short blew up?
Yeah, man. I took a look at it. It looks sick.
Dude, that's the video that got me fucking shadow banned on TikTok, man.
Oh, for real? Well, the best revenge is success.
Fucking sucks, man.
Yeah, that does.
You've been shadow banned off TikTok?
Oh, certainly.
What did you do?
I went on a racist tirade.
No, you fucking didn't.
No, I don't know. I posted something immature, probably about like me being horny or something.
Oh, man.
I don't know, man. They shadow ban you off the stupidest shit. Well, there was that one point where I was spamming like 6 TikTok posts in a row.
Yeah, you were your animal.
When I go that ham, it's like hard to quality control. And sometimes they get guideline striked.
I've got 3 guideline strikes in the last like 6 months.
Jesus, man.
All for like racy art.
Yeah, that's so dumb. It's fucking art, man.
And dude, I'm like, trust me. I posted the same art on YouTube. I posted the same art on Instagram. And the only platform that I got in any kind of trouble with was TikTok, because it's like sensual, but it's not pornographic, man. Like the video that you just watched. Like, yeah, she's in lingerie, but she's on a skateboard swing. She's not like, you know, she's not doing like the pussy finger sign, like licking between her 2 fingers. You know, like she's not like spread eagle.
Dude.
It's like, what the fuck, man? This is like such prudish shit, man. I don't know.
Yeah, remove the nippies, dude. They don't like that. Just blur out any areola, I think.
It's not even full nips, dude. But yeah, no. Even that was too racy.
Stupid.
So I'm just not I'm just not gonna post racy stuff like that anymore. Fucking TikTok. Wait, so you're not making videos on there anymore?
I've just kind of gotten lazy. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. YouTube never really worked for me, so it's kind of like I'm subverting that and making a different channel that, like, yeah, it's a chef show, cooking show.
Chef Jim Pie?
No, it's called Disaster Chef.
Oh, I love that. That's a great title.
Yeah, so I get a bunch of influencers together, give them a food to make and give them the ingredients, but not the recipe, so they have to try and figure it all out themselves. It's a shit show. It's great.
What's up, Evo?
Evo. Meh. It's Evo.
Evo. What's Evo's real name again? Steve? His name is Steve Evo. Hello, Carrot Lady. Evo, did you know that KG is going to hang out with Nikki and Elizabeth? Steve or Vigilant One, dude. I fucking love that. It's Miller time, Jinpai. And we're all going to be naked, Mike. Disgusting. Filthy. Filthy dirty. How dare you? This is a... Don't you know this is a Mormon stream? That kind of stuff only flies if you're all married to one man. Right, Jinpai?
Yes.
Here, now sit down and sit back
What'd you say?
while
Sorry, I'm gonna
Jinpai...
be in and out. I'm fucking mixing and mastering some shit.
Listen, sit down and listen to Jinpai and I. We're gonna tell you about the Church of Latter-day Saints right now.
Yes. Yes. It's a church, and there's saints in it.
Of the latter day. My name is Steve, by the way. Is it really?
Day.
Is it really? I can't tell if you're joking around. But it made for a good perversion of my name.
Stevia?
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, isn't. See, I knew he was messing with us, man.
Damn.
You can't trust that. You can't trust Steve or not Steve here.
Evo. Yeah,
Steve.
can't trust Steve.
He's sending
Fucking
us...
sneaky Steve,
Yeah,
dude.
fucking sneaky Steve, dude. He's at his own tricks again.
Sneaky Steve.
You can't trust this guy. That's Canadians for you.
Yeah, there's Canadians.
Jinpai, I want to party with you, man. I want to go to your famous Hollywood parties, your Hollywood Hills parties.
What?
Yeah, you and your Beverly Hills hoes.
Beverly Hills Ho?
Ain't no party like a Jinpai party, cause a Jinpai party's got coke.
Yeah, I don't even really go to those anymore, man. I'm over it.
He wants to cuddle with you, Jinpai.
Oh, Pog?
How dare you, Steve? He's tricking
You mean
us again.
Cadell? He wants to Cadell with
Oh,
me.
Cadell. Cadell fish. Nobody is ever over it. He will let you wear his knit hat. Nobody's wearing my hat. Nobody. Dude, imagine if I was bald from like this whole time. I had I was rocking the Ben Franklin, you know? So like it was just long hair. It was all bald up top, but it was the skullet, you know? It was just like long hair all around like the back and the sides. Which is completely like, yeah, the Franklin. Ben Franklin.
Oh my god, too woke.
Too Woke misses his Indie Fox clips. You think they'll ever unban her?
Were you were you big with Indy? Like, did she know you and shit? Or were you just another simp?
Too Woke? I don't know. Too Woke, do you think if Jinpai was like, hey, do you remember Too Woke to Toke? There's no fucking way, dude.
Oh, you hosted her dating show?
I did. I dressed up in a suit and everything.
Oh, I slightly remember that.
It was pretty
Holy
funny.
Shit.
It was pretty funny. I was really cutting it up.
I'll ask tomorrow. Fucking, I think she's coming back. Yeah. They're just waiting.
Indy was one of the first music streamers I used to watch, but she slowly moved over to the IRL stuff. Indy was not the type to remember me. Me neither. Jinpai was like, hey, you remember Mike DiNicola? She's like, who? And she's like, and then Jinpai, he opened up his wallet and showed her a picture of me that he keeps in there. And he's like, this guy, do you remember him? And it's just me looking like Buzz's girlfriend from Home Alone. And she's like, I don't know her. And then that was it. That was the whole conversation.
Pretty good. Yeah, pretty good, eh? Yeah, pretty good, eh?
I almost called it toque and showed my Canadian. Oh, a toque? A toque? A toque? What do you call this? A toque? Toque and toque. Ewok said, Too Woke says, I combined you guys.
Ewok.
Ewok. Too Woke says, only a couple of e-girls actually recognize me. Bella G remembers me though. Are you calling Bella Goldwyn an e-girl? How dare you? How dare you, sir? She's Canadian. Can you believe this guy? This guy. No, no. He says the no, no, no. Yeah, now he says it now, Evo. Ewoke 2-1. Bella had her brunette wig on last stream. Why was she rocking? What does it mean when Bella Goldwyn puts on her brown wig? What does that mean? Does that mean she's going through dark times? Is that her sad girl wig? Jinpai, when you put on your brunette wig, what does it mean you're going through?
It means I'm feeling sexy and sassy.
Was Bella Goldwyn, did she put on her brunette wig because she was feeling sexy and sassy? Maybe she was feeling fun and flirty with her new spring hairdo.
Nah, that's sexy and sassy. For sure.
I'm just using her as an example. It means she didn't wash her hair that day? Ugh. Remember that time, Eva, remember that time you told me Bella Goldwyn, she caught COVID and she got stuck in Costa Rica?
Bella Goldwyn. Bella Goldwyn. Oh, her!
Yeah, she's a music streamer.
Oh.
Yeah, Jinpai doesn't watch her streams because he finds white women to be morally reprehensible.
Yeah, they're putrid. I hate white women in a video game.
Happy
joke.
Women's
Parody,
Day.
parody.
Parody. Satire.
Satire, parody.
Hey, where are the white women at?
Happy Women's Day. All right, let me look. I'm gonna look at this wig. I want to see this wig action. I want to see if it's everything I've dreamed of. That clip is brunette Bella.
With a level 1 hype train.
You know what? She looks good as a brunette. You can't even tell. You really can't even tell it's a wig.
It's a brunetta. Brunetta Bella.
Here, I'm gonna say something that's a little rude.
Uh-oh. Who just joined for the rude?
I'm gonna say something that's a little rude.
Uh-oh.
And
Hey, you want to touch my erection?
Bella is fucking awesome and talented, and she's a very attractive young woman. But hear me out.
Uh-oh.
This shirt is not so flattering because it literally gives the appearance that she's got fat rolls. She's like the way, like I've seen her.
Yeah, I don't think she does, but it's very not flattering. Yeah.
I've seen her in bikini photos from Costa Rica. She's fit, man. You know, she's very aesthetically pleasing, body wise. However, this shirt makes her look like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. She looks like the Michelin.
Why do you feel the need to comment on things?
She looks like the Michelin tire guy.
Fucking hell.
Listen, it looks
Fucking hell, dude.
It's just the shirt. It's bunching up in all the wrong places. That's all. She's a very attractive young lady. I'm just saying the shirt choice could be better. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Again, probably rude to say. Again,
You know,
by the way, I'm about 30 pounds overweight, so I don't have a leg to I'm not saying like, look at me, the Adonis that I am.
For that, I'm just saying you're, you know.
No, I should listen. If I was a smarter man, I'd just keep my mouth shut. Just not say anything. But I'm not a smart man, Jinpai. Wait, Jinpai, you cut off. Also, what?
You're Michael De Nicola.
You know? Let's see. Hello, Rummy Dummy.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Rummy Dummy sounds mean, so I'm not going to say that again.
Oh, okay.
A little bit.
Because you're no dummy.
I mean, I can be.
Yeah, but we could all be dummies. Like, you're not specifically a dummy.
Yeah.
I mean, we could all be a little bit of a dum-dum from time to time, but no. Rummy Dummy shouldn't be a thing. Rummy Tummy, though.
And that day, the Grinch's heart froze over. A thought.
Rummy Tummy is where it's at.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I say rummy tummy to myself, like I'll be doing the dishes and I'll just be like, ha, rummy tummy. What's stupid?
I'm glad my nickname lives rent free in your head.
It does, it's great.
Oh.
Have you seen the deepfake video she shows as her BRX? I haven't seen that. She deleted them. Alright, let's doodle some more.
Dodo.
Michael B. Nicola.
Michael B. Nicola?
Imagine if that's all I could say, like Timmy from South Park. Damn it. I just said Mikey. Mikey. Haven't been there in over a year. Oh man, this guy's racist against Canadians. And rummy, I won't stand for it.
I'm glad.
Somebody showed me beef that was happening on Native American TikTok.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Apparently a Native American man made love to a white woman.
Oof.
And they had unprotected intercourse. And he had fibbed. He told her that he wasn't seeing any other bitches. But in fact,
Oh no.
he was.
There were other bitches?
There were in fact
Ooh.
other bitches.
He's
No.
out there snagging them aunties.
He was. And then she went right to TikTok and was like, how dare you violate my womb space?
Violate
good
my
place to do
womb
that.
space.
Yeah.
What?
Yep. TikTok is a good place to do that.
Yes, dude. And she said it in that voice too. My lady actually found it, and she said when she saw it pop up on her feed, she thought the lady was doing a character. She thought she was doing like a skit,
No.
like that lady from like Catherine O'Hara from the TV show Schitt's Creek, Moira. She thought she was doing like a spoof on that, but she wasn't. That's actually how she was talking.
But she wasn't.
Woof.
Woof indeed. Remember when she tried to sell one of her drawings for 2K? What happened with that? And then WW went to TikTok? What? Tuok, what are you talking about, buddy? Hey Rum, are you jealous that Nikki and Liz and all those people and KG are all going to be hanging
A
out?
white woman.
They're all
Just a little.
they're all going to the Poconos together.
Yeah.
He said the white
Yeah.
woman went to TikTok.
Oh.
Oh, Tuok is right. White people shouldn't be allowed on TikTok.
Oh my god.
God
Tuok,
damn it.
Tuok, what can I say? When you're right, you're right.
Figured I go and I chill out on Tipster streams sometimes, and he gets this dude that comes in and he's just like, yeah, but fucking I hate white women. I'm like, why are you like this? And then I come here and it's like, yeah, but fuck these white women.
I'm like, I love white women.
They're like, I can't fucking escape it.
No,
Listen,
listen,
man, white women are my jam, okay?
listen. I married a
counteract
white woman,
anything
so I
by
could say
white
that. It's the
I
equivalent of
married
me
a
saying-
white man, so
Yeah,
Well, that doesn't count.
That's the equivalent of saying I've got black friends. I married a white woman, so I can't be racist against them. So suck it.
oh lordy. Oh man.
Yeah. Same.
I want to hang on a Tipster stream. I bet it's fun over there.
It gets fucking wild sometimes, man.
How do I get all up in there?
I don't know. Add him on Twitter. just be like, hey, Tips, let me hang or something like that. Or be me, be funny.
I'm not funny, but
Oof.
I could be mildly
Yeah,
annoying.
Mike.
I think you'd
Be
fit
funny.
in. You say some controversial shit, they say controversial shit. It's a good time.
Yes, My people. Now, quick, Jinpai, say the N-word real quickly. Just mutter it.
They do the same fucking thing there too.
Yeah.
The Tips will like step out for a second, and then whenever he's back, like someone hanging out in the Discord chat will be like, "Quick, say the N-word." We're like, "What?"
Evo starts his morning with the N-word. He said he told me once it's the best part of waking up. I said, "Oh boy."
I thought the best part of waking up was Folgers in your cup.
No, it's
It's the N-word on the tongue.
Yeah, it's a good old hearty. Okay.
It's
I'm gonna stop joking around about this.
yeah, it's the N-word in front of the teeth is how he pronounces it. How he says it. Nacho is a good word. There it is. That's the word we're talking about. As Donald would say, we're shutting them down till we find out what's going on. I see how it is.
Man.
Too woke. Sorry, something had to be done. Bro, you are not the only one. Somebody says, man, I'm so fucking curious as to what people are writing on that damn YouTube video.
I had to go look because I was curious, obviously, and I gotta read this one to you.
Tell me, because I haven't responded to or removed anything. I have no idea. But people are having conversations over there.
There's this chick, and I read it simply because, you know, I've got daddy issues, but
Oh,
I
boy.
think this is the kind of daughter my dad wishes I was.
Wait, what? Wait. You talking about the girl in lingerie that I drew?
Yeah.
What?
There's this comment that says, "The Bible says all have sinned and none are good. Nobody could ever be good enough to enter into heaven. In fact, everyone deserves hell for our multitude of sins against a holy God. But you can always be saved and reconcile to God. Recognize your corruption. Recognize Jesus as Lord and Savior, who raised himself from the dead. Ask him to rescue you. He
This-
shall not turn you away."
Is this for
This
me?
is yeah, this is a comment on your fucking video because I had to check it out.
Did anybody reply to that?
Directly attacking Mike.
Yeah, 2 people. It goes on for a while. 2 people respond. They said, "This is possibly one of the worst videos you could put this under."
Send her a thumbs up.
I should pin that comment to the top.
Yes, totally.
Oh my god. It just keeps fucking going. It's like a good 2 or 3 paragraphs worth.
Wow.
Free content.
Yeah. Put your complete faith and trust in Christ. He is your Lord, King, and God, and you are His, bought with a price. His blood was shed so that you might believe and be set free from sin and death. Wow, that actually kind of slaps.
Wow.
This chick's dropping hot bars. Yo,
Damn.
Jinpai.
Damn. Jinpai, write this down. You got to cover this.
Yeah.
You really own Mike, dude.
Don't make me beg.
Once you are His, He will lead you into obedience as evidence
Oh.
of your faith.
You mean he's
Yeah.
wait, are you saying that
You-
it sounds like Jesus sounds a lot like Daddy?
Yeah.
Or,
Then she
no,
fucking
I'm not gonna say it.
she fucking puts like Bible verses in there like John 8:34.
She probably
Jesus
making it
answered them. Probably. "Most assuredly, I say to you, whoever commits sin is a slave of sin." Oh my god.
up. Do you think Jesus is a bottom or a top?
Oh my god.
I think he's more like a switch.
What's up,
Yes,
nerds?
you know, you're right. Sometimes Jesus is a bottom, sometimes he's a top,
Oh,
sometimes he's a
Jesus.
power bottom.
Oh, I know.
I do
Nick.
think he's a power bottom.
Nikki's something of a power bottom herself.
I'm a power everything, guys.
Oh.
She's a power
Oh.
top, power bottom, power
Power
sideways.
back, power front. I got you.
She coined the term power reverse cowgirl, which was never done
Power reverse.
Oh my god.
Power bird.
I took a screenshot. Oh my god, I took a screenshot of this just because I needed to show you. I'll send it on Discord.
before. Hey
I'll
Spaghetti,
drop it in the general chat.
Hi, KG.
From the
Nikki, I need you to
comments-
look at this.
from the comments, you're literally the only male artist I've seen who openly
Holy
sketches this
fuck,
stuff
dude. Too
online.
long. Not gonna read right now.
Aside from those that make porn,
Hi,
Hey, Nikki.
Evo.
are they calling me a
What's up, Jen?
pornographer?
Want to hear my impression of Michael De Nicola?
Oh,
Yes.
jeez. What you got?
Hey.
Yeah. That's what it sounds like.
That was it. Did he whisper? Did he
all,
whisper the
all I
N-word under
heard
his
was
breath?
Go to the
all I-
collar.
Oh, I see.
all I heard was a ah.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, I am a little bit like that in my brain.
Hey, everybody, it's me, Michael. Did the collar.
Great.
Mike would be thrilled if people thought he was a pornographer. Yeah, dude, they call me the Ron Jeremy of art.
Bro, speaking of pornography, I just binge watched fucking
You just spit watched?
I didn't spit watched, binge.
Go on.
Pam and Tommy on Hulu.
Oh. Is it is it over?
No. I caught up. The next one, I think it comes out sometime tonight.
The one I watched was where Tommy burns the money to be paid.
Oh yeah. Is that like the last one or the one before it?
No.
It just fucking happened.
Here, let me tell you something interesting. Now, watching that show, right? We get to see how Pam Anderson was completely used and abused by all of media. Late night talk show host, gossip rags, her lawyers, everyone got a piece of that woman, and it kind of nuked her entire career. Because remember, after Barbed Wire, for those of you who grew up in the 90s enough to, were old enough to remember, she kind of completely disappears. You really don't see her again, ever. So this made her implode, and it was completely traumatizing for her. And she had they kind of stress this in the show, that she had as a woman, no agency. They just kind of used her, abused her, and chucked her aside, as apparently what's happened to her time and time again.
I didn't know that story or that side.
Right.
And if there wasn't, okay, so like I'm apparently there is, so I'm not too sure. There's a documentary out now, or whatever.
I heard
it's coming.
That Pam decided to take her own story. The reason, all right, so Pamela Anderson had nothing to do with this TV show at all.
She didn't want to.
She didn't want to. She didn't want to be involved in any way. So honestly, the movie. So when you think about the movie, that's like, look at all these people abusing Pam Anderson without her consent. The fucking TV show itself is literally doing the thing that they're criticizing the people in the 90s for doing. They made a made-for-TV long-form miniseries about the worst part of Pamela Anderson's life without her consent or approval.
Did she do? So hold on, she didn't consent to the show. I from what I read, I just thought she didn't want to be a part of it, like right. Producer, etc. Whereas like Tommy supported it, but fucking supports everything. So
from what I've read, she didn't want anything to do with the show at all.
Right, but does that also mean like, here you go, like do whatever you want, but I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want nothing to do with it.
Well, I'm assuming if she didn't want anything to do with it or be a part of it, that she probably didn't want it to be made. And also, when you throw in the fact that she's making her and her son are making a documentary about this experience. Her son, who is completely estranged from his father, because again,
is that the one that was on the hills? Oh no, I think they're okay now.
Because what's his face? Tommy Lee is a piece of shit. So yeah, man. Yeah, I just thought that was funny, right? Here's a show that's like condemning all these people from the 90s when they're partaking in the very same thing, telling Pamela Anderson's story without her say so, without so like we're watching Pamela Anderson's story without Pamela Anderson telling it to us. So
yeah,
I'm
I
curious,
wonder if that'll come up.
I'm curious to see how the story ends, but I'm more curious to watch the documentary that she's making with her son, because
I'm definitely curious about Milty, because he's a piece of fucking shit, bro, and I'm like, you suck.
Yeah. Tommy and his son had a physical altercation a few years ago. Tommy Lee ditched another model, Bobby Lee, for Pam when she was the one on the rise. Yeah. No, that guy's a fucking scumbag.
Well, yeah, Tommy, we know about the altercations. I mean, like, but it's just like from what I saw the last time, they were like on good terms, and that was actually 2 years ago. So unless something happened just fucking recently, I don't know. Also, I don't know. I mean, like, from I think it's still like his new wife, the one that used to be like on Vine and shit. I wonder how that even fucking happened. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm assuming he's still a millionaire.
Brittany. Yeah, but how did they get together is what I'm wondering. Because she used to be on Vine, and then poof, next thing you know, she's fucking dating and marrying Tommy Lee.
Well, I mean, listen. Again, you just said it. She's a Vine star. Where the fuck do they go, man? Like,
I don't. Yeah. Bye.
him and the rest of the Motley Crew, with maybe the exception of Mick Mars, ruined many lives. Tommy Lee stalks models. Yeah, I believe that. Nikki, are you sad that Rum can't come to your weekend in the Poconos?
Poconos?
Yeah.
I'm sad anybody who's not going to be able to come, not be able to come.
Is it? Oh, I figured you'd be more sad because you won't be able to see her topless like you wanted.
No.
You want to see them titties jiggle.
I'll be okay. I will survive.
Rum, Rum, you buying this?
I was a little distracted. I was peering in at one of my friend's streams and she gave me a shout out, and then my face got stuck on her stream.
Oh. Ooh la la.
Yeah. It's not a sexy face, but it's a face.
Somebody wrote try Mikey Mega Mega. Oh, that's so funny. Try Mikey Mega Mega. Wow, man, somebody doing Mikey Mega Mega shout out on my YouTube comments. I like it.
40 million.
Tommy Lee is worth about $40 million. Jesus Christ. Evo writes Rum can't come. CUM.
Is Tommy Lee part of the movie at all? Of the show?
Why are you picking on me?
From what I heard, or from what I read, no, but he supported it. Which isn't surprising.
Meow, meow, meow.
But
we'll have to see what happens tonight.
The rhyme was intriguing, Rum. Rum, are you playing Elder Ring? Elder Scroll? Elder?
No.
Whatever the fuck it's called?
Whatever the game is. No.
Elder Scroll. How did it go for you last night after your computer crashed, Mike?
Oh, I just fucking left the room once the computer crashed. I was like, you know, it's enough time in here. Bye.
That's a sign.
Yeah.
No, I was streaming last night. I was just doing some art and stuff, but someone made a meme. Someone made a meme of my dad.
Hulk Hogan?
Yeah.
The Hulkster.
I put it in the meme channel.
What do you meme?
Eva says Elder Hoop.
When do you want to know? Tell me to go.
What?
What the fuck?
Yeah, my ex's song. Poggers.
Jin, you having some kind of breakdown? You having some kind of episode, Jin?
Farmer's fridge.
Jin Pai needs to settle down with a nice Korean girl.
Find me one.
There's some beautiful, some beautiful Eunice Park, and she's just out there and she's waiting for you, Jin Pai.
Find me one.
Find me one.
Find me
Find
one.
me one.
Hey Yoji, Yoji, would a Korean girl would she call a lover Oppa, or does that not happen?
Oppa?
Yes.
Oppa.
Appa, rather, not Opa. Sorry, Appa.
Appa.
I forgot how to pronounce it. Yoji.
Up a Gangnam Style.
Here's the
Appa.
other meme.
What?
Sorry. I was like trying to find stuff because I was like, the conversation I had last night got all over the place. And so we went from like whale sex and dolphin poontang to Germany to biblical.
No.
That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not doing legs ever again.
Me too.
I had to use the fucking toilet seat to
Oh.
lower myself down to pee. And I was like, oh, that's a problem.
What?
I did 30
Nikki and I
minute
started
cardio.
working out.
Yeah, and
I-
we're like dying right now.
I did an hour and a half. I mostly did a lot of speed walking, but I also did like some deadlift and shit.
Good
And I'm like
walking's good.
feeling it.
I got Bale to
Yeah.
write me out a plan. I printed that shit and I was like, fucking let's go. Because I need to work on like specific areas too, not just do like the same thing over and over on these videos and shit.
I think mine was tricep day or something.
Tricep day. Well, now I'm like waddling today. I like couldn't get up. Jake's like, bye. And I was like, hug me down here. I'm not standing up.
Yeah.
How long ago did you start working out? Hello?
Hmm? Wait, what did
Did
you
we
say?
start at the same time?
How long ago did you start working out?
I just started yesterday.
Oh.
What about you,
I've been-
Nikki?
I've been walking, speed walking, whatever how fast this treadmill can go, for, 2 miles, maybe like every other day or every other day. But yesterday was like, our system went down, right? And I'm like, well, what the fuck am I just gonna sit here? I have a wireless mouse. I'm going to move my mouse while I work out for 30 minutes and then take my hour lunch, aka take a shower. So, you know.
You were Joaquin Phoenix?
She was walking on sunshine.
You did not enjoy that joke.
I didn't
Wait,
understand
so when
it,
did you
or
start
else I
like,
would have
lifting?
laughed.
She was Christopher
I'm
walking.
not lifting yet. I think Rum's
I-
lifting.
Oh yeah, I dove right into it.
Oh wow, buff rum.
120 pounds. Let's fucking go.
Nice.
But no, I did like some speed walking and then I did some like squats and stuff. I did like light cardio and then a little bit of weightlifting. And then I think I'm gonna go again on Thursday. And I'm gonna do more with like, if not my core, then my arms or maybe both.
I will probably do arms because I get waxed tomorrow and you're not supposed to work out for like 42 hours or something, or 48. And I'm like, all right, well, I won't use my lower body for anything else for the next couple days.
Perfect.
Yeah. Perfect time to like stretch and like not ruin my legs.
Nikki legs.
I gotta get off soon, actually. I gotta nair my legs.
Neutral air, like in Smash Bros?
Like nair, the hair removal.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking around.
Nikki's a beast. Nikki's a beast.
A beast, I tell you, a beast.
Hey Nikki, I forget, is rum hairy or no?
I don't know. Ask her. The fuck?
I figure you would know.
Oh, because of all the sex we have? The fuck?
Yes, exactly.
Dork. Why'd you hesitate? Hey,
Sounds
bruise
like
on my leg.
sounds like you overdid it, but it will get easier. Oh yeah, Evo used to be a workout stud.
Evo.
Yeah, Mr. Jim. Mr. Jim head.
Fucking, you'll get used to it. Like, it'll be fucking brutal. Like, I died for like 2 weeks, but then now I'm Gucci.
I got home yesterday and I got home like around 7:30 and my original plan was to have like pulled barbecue chicken for dinner, like pulled barbecue chicken sandwiches with some like fries and
Ooh,
other stuff.
Babakwa.
That's
Yeah.
on fire.
And then I looked my husband dead in the face. I'm like, we're eating fucking steak tonight. And he was like, okay, whatever you say.
You should have seen.
That was
That would have
starving.
been pretty cool if you hopped on Discord last night so we could eat steak together because I had steak yesterday.
Oh my god.
Damn,
I
yo.
was like,
Yeah, the fucking right,
Damn,
Mike.
you're just fucking ripped. Man, you two are just ripped with testosterone.
well, it was funny because Rum was saying how like she doesn't really get hungry, right? And Rum was like she gets home from the gym and was starving. And yesterday I was talking to Matt on Discord, and I hop back on because he was editing, and he's like, "How's it going?" And I was like, "I'm fucking starving." And I had like a protein shake and chicken, and I was like, "Oh my god, my stomach! Give me the food!"
Yeah, it was like, I was like, what the fuck is this feeling? And my husband's like, that's hunger. You're hungry. And I'm like, oh, I
Yeah.
fucking hate it.
Yeah, so Rum and Nikki, super buff, just fucking slamming those weights, getting home, eating steak. So here's what Rum was doing at the dinner table. She sat at the head of the dinner table. She's eating a steak, bloody. She's no utensils. She's just chewing it like an animal. So she's got a steak in one hand. She's got a cigar in the other hand. And then occasionally she's sucking cock in between. Right, Nikki?
Oh my
That's right.
god!
Yeah.
Having all of the meat.
Yeah, no, no kidding. I thought so. I think he's he had a schedule, right? Because isn't steak and blowjob day like next week?
Steak and BJ Day.
Yeah, dude, March 14th.
Wow, what the fuck
Ooh.
happens at the 14th? Was it like Benjamin Franklin Day or something?
It's literally steak and blowjob day. It's what's it called? It's an unofficial holiday, right? So like all whoever fucking celebrates Valentine's Day, they're like, oh, men should have this. I'm sorry, but I would love a steak and blowjob day. So that's my holiday.
All right, what day is that? I'm gonna go out on the town, dude.
Monday the 14th.
Monday the 14th. I can't wait for my husband to blow me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nikki just eating a steak and getting her pussy eaten out while she's eating that steak.
Damn, sounds like a good time.
Wouldn't steak and 69 work better because there's 2 S's in it?
But then how are you gonna eat the steak?
Yeah.
Are you gonna put the steak in the pussy? Cause that's gross.
Wait, so you do it at the same time?
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Oh.
Well, I mean for females, right?
Yeah.
Right. For me and Rum, we'll be eating with our legs spread and our men being down there.
Yeah.
It'd be the same way though. Technically, the dude will be like, "Hey, I'm gonna have some steak and go downtown."
I just got these speakers and they're really loud, so my neighbors might be able to hear all this fucking conversation.
Tarugo.
Steak and
Hamu.
blowjob day. Get ready, baby. Get ready, cause here we come.
Hey, how long do you guys think it's been since Evo made love to a woman?
Yeah, you both.
Evo's made love to a woman?
Ooh.
I mean, I'd imagine. Did he just tee-hee like Michael Jackson? Tee-hee.
Wait, me? I said, sheesh.
Oh, it did sound like you said tee-hee.
But in
I
a
get
Michael
to go-
Jackson way.
I get to go with my husband tomorrow to the dentist, so hopefully I can get my wisdom teethies out.
Take out all your teeth and prep for steak and blowjob day.
Yeah.
KG just said LOL. KG, what were you laughing at? You know who I haven't seen in a little while? Haven't seen Corey Chan. Eva, where's your friend Corey? You guys don't think Corey's ever gonna go so crazy he starts murdering people, right?
Do you
Oh.
worry about that?
Man, dude, the silence. The silence in the chat.
Sorry,
that
I was
something
that's
you
a
worry
thing.
about?
No, he literally he streamed the other day and he's currently modding for Kyger.
Oh, look at you knowing Corey's whereabouts.
Fuck yeah,
That's a
that's
good-
my boo thing.
That's a good Nicky. He is a postal worker, exactly. Remember when going postal was a term? For those of you who are old enough to remember.
Yep.
Yeah, something about the mail was driving people nuts in the 90s, making them kill people. And then
Bless you.
you know what stopped it, I think?
Yeah.
I think the internet stopped it somehow.
They said bless you, Hubs.
Tell him I
Yeah,
told him to
he-
shut up.
Damn.
No, no.
said shut up.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Damn, bro.
He's watching something on YouTube. He's not paying attention to me at all.
I sometimes do that when somebody's sneezing.
Mm.
It says
You
something
tell 'em
bless
to
you.
shut
I'm just
up.
like, shh, shut up. And they, shoot, you know what I did the other day? I was laying in bed with the missus. The missus was in bed, and she was like being like silly and whatnot. And I was just like, shh, shut up, shut up.
My husband does that to me sometimes. I'll
But-
get like full of beans and I just like want to like be in his space and he'll like put his hand on my face and be like shh and push me
He
away.
doesn't tell you shut up.
No.
It was a joke. She was. I wouldn't seriously do that to her because I'd probably get screamed at. But
Oh, rip. Rip.
But no. But she was cracking up.
I should try that.
Just telling Joe to shut up, but like, starting with a shush.
But you like grab him by the top of his head and start pushing him down.
Yeah, shh.
It's hard though because he's bald. I need like a fucking plunger.
Yeah.
You know?
You know what you
That
gotta do. You
motherfucker
got
down there and just
you
go.
gotta spit on. You gotta spit on your hands first for the grip.
What? That won't make it any better. It's not a dick, bro.
Yeah, nah, dude. Spit on your hands, and then you'll get like that sticky hand, and then you can grip it.
Nice.
Rip it. I just thought of the Bop It song. Bop it.
Taste
Grip
it.
it.
Smoke
Taste
it.
it.
Oh, I'm just imagining rum with the steak and cock again. Smoke it. Bite it.
Flick it.
Oh no.
You know how like when you play that fucking game, it's got weird ass noises.
It's got those weird like honks and
Does
stuff.
does anybody remember Bop It? Yeah, honks. Or
Yeah.
like when you go pull it, it goes. Boo.
Yeah, that's right. Rum's so good at BJ, she'll get you honking.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh no. It's rubbing off on me.
That's that good.
I don't know. Wait, this might be the ticket to get me laid. Hold on.
Wait, Yoji, did you hear my Korean question earlier? I had a Korean question based on Jinpai's lovemaking. Tell him to get naked, put on an apron, and make you steak kaua. Kaua.
Hmm.
Hmm.
My husband doesn't know how to cook.
Wait, what was the question? Sorry, what? I was looking at something.
What are you looking at?
I was looking at one of my old clips and then it was really
It was
talking about Jesus and I deleted it.
It was provocative, a provocative clip.
I was like, I forgot what the question was. Wait, what was your question? Back check.
Oh, I was asking Yoji a Korean question.
Oh, nothing to do with me. Awesome. Next.
So once you and Rummy get buff, I'm assuming there'll be some kind of championship fight.
Sure.
We're gonna wrestle in a kiddie pool of jello and bathing suits.
Can it be like pudding instead? I don't like Jello.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Listen, it'll be Jello's pudding like Cosby used to sling.
Oh no.
Wow. I think we're gonna.
no.
I guess both of us are just gonna die because we're gonna just like drown in the pudding.
Yeah, the pudding will absolutely be laced with GHB, as is the tradition.
Oof. This
Too
is
dark-
an interesting turn
dark.
of events.
Use KY,
watching-
says Evo. Jello wrestling in a kiddie pool. New Twitch meta. Yeah, you know what? Twitch is going to be so liberal with their ladies. They're just going to go right. They're going to circle back to misogyny.
Oh no.
It's like, yeah, ladies in a hot tub, sure. It's like ladies mud wrestling in a kiddie pool. That's the next logical step, Twitch. It's like, okay. It's like,
Watching
hey,
pelicans fight things.
welcome to Twitch's wet t-shirt contest meta. You watching pelicans eat things?
I'm watching them just like bite things very lightly. Like they're just using their big dumb pelican beaks to just bop, you know?
And this is a new fetish.
Something like that. It's definitely holding my attention.
Rum is gonna say to her lover, "Get the beak."
Get the beak.
What?
Oh no.
What the fuck did I come back to, man? Every time. Fucking hell.
Yep.
It's like, which one? Duck? No. Pelican. Get the pelican beak.
Get the pelican beak.
Pelican erotica is Rum's favorite.
Oh no. That like is giving me weird eerie flashbacks to the weird porn that I saw of a chick banging pterodactyls.
What are you watching, girl? Jesus Christ.
I can find it.
Baby, I'm back.
No,
and I'm
thanks.
wearing the pelican beak.
Oh no.
I'm wearing the pterodactyl beak too, on my cock.
Dude, you just
Oh,
bypassed my whole turning down my fucking speakers. That was so loud. That was like I turned it down because they were talking. It was loud, and then it went like that. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" Jesus Christ.
You can't escape the pelican.
Rum or Nikki, would you like to hear my new song?
What?
Is it the
Nikki
like
just
the one that
says
you showed
what?
me?
No, it's a completely new one, I think.
Oh, okay. I'll listen to it.
Maybe. Here.
Hey.
Oh. Wait. Boop. Wait. Boop.
Oh. Ah. Rip that guy.
I love that Yoji and Evo are still here. And you too, Nikki.
Ah.
Why wouldn't I be here?
I'll be right back.
Well, you guys have been here for like multiple years at this point.
5 years, bitch.
So like,
Cause I love you.
I know, right? I love you all too. We're real friends
No,
now.
just me. Yeah, we hit the 5-year mark. Well, almost. What was it when I subscribed? 53 months? 54?
Somewhere around there.
Almost 5 then. Still close enough.
You know what? My streams may have not gotten any better, but my art has gotten better.
Hey.
Which is something. It's not nothing. Let's see. I see how it is, Mike. Oh, KG's still here. I didn't know you're still in the chat, KG. I thought you would have ran off by now. Whoop, 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 like that. You guys are finally going to meet in person. That's so cool.
Dude, I'm very so excited.
Do you think KG's going to bring her firearm?
No, man, she's flying. What?
Oh, she's not driving?
No, what the? No, hell no, she's not driving. She's gonna fly here. Probably, I think I don't have the same amount of PTO just because I already have shit planned for the rest of the year, but she's got to get with Matt and Jen because they live like 10 minutes from the airport, and like we'll do our trip and then they'll do stuff in Chicago. And then she'll fly back.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man. We're already planning next year's trip off a lake. Like the house is literally off a lake.
Wow, lake house?
Yeah, you wanna come?
I'd be down.
Fuck yeah!
Wow. Are we gonna
Oh
go?
my god, yeah. KG and I were like, look at this one, look at this one.
KG wants Rum to come. Rummy, tell me.
Yeah, well, we looked at, well, I don't know. Well, yeah, she's the only one that can fit in those twin beds, bro.
Well,
We
she's
still
little.
have to limit who we, yeah.
Liz
It's
is little
tough
too.
because some of the homes we saw were like three twins, and I was like, move those mattresses on the floor then and combine them.
Yeah, twin beds are pretty.
Breads.
They're pretty tiny.
They're teeny. Like, I would not want to sleep on that shit.
No, I haven't been on a
But-
twin bed since I was a wee lad. Get one with bunk beds. Bunk beds.
Oh, it's really exciting. Got a lot to look forward to this year. My first, I'm gonna be an aunt in July. Actually, that's like the only thing. Well, my best friend's having another baby, and her first child calls me, instead of Nikki, she calls me Auntie Nini.
That's cute.
So, but other than that, yeah, August is now like, I feel like 4 months is just like around the corner. Like, you know what I mean? How fucked up is that?
Yeah.
But
I mean, that's soon.
But so other goals or other things I plan to accomplish is going camping. I'm gonna go kayaking this summer and try ramen for the very first time, like real ramen.
Real ramen, dude. Real Japanese ramen. Worth it. Worth
My
it.
friend, Chanel,
Chanel.
Chanel, she's like, where do you want to go? But like, she's got like fucking concerts lined up and stuff. And I was like, we'll figure it out. But every time I see that shit, whether it's on like the computer or whatever, it looks so good. Super, super delicious.
I've never been disappointed going to like a real ramen place.
Nom nom nom.
Dude, you know what I might do tomorrow? I might do a special Elden Ring stream. That's what I'm thinking.
That'd be fun. I don't know what we're streaming tomorrow.
Well, well, well. Look what the cat dragged in.
I'm gonna consider Liz my bestie for now.
Lizzie Penny
Hi,
Feathers.
Liz.
Hello, Elizabeth. That's exactly right. That's the noise that she makes. Wow, man. So Liz is going to get to touch KG and Nikki. Do you think Liz is going to buy puzzles for you guys to play?
We were just talking about that, about what to bring, and she's like, we should do a puzzle. I'm fucking down for like morning tea and coffee and a puzzle, because I have a feeling we're going to be up early as fuck with our schedules.
Really?
Also,
How
if it rains, though. Well, my body wakes me up at 6:45 on weekends anyways. So, you know. But we should probably plan that. Maybe Friday, Liz. We'll talk about, and KG, pretty much anybody who always been hanging out with us. Plan what to bring. Pre-plan. We got 4 fucking months and I'm like, what are we bringing? What are we doing? I'm just so excited. I'm sorry I keep bringing it up.
Hey Liz, check this out. Look what I got. Here, let me show it on the other camera. So this isn't just the fungi, but it's got worm castings and some other stuff in here too. Kelp and yeah. You know where I put this? A little bit of it, not a lot.
What is
a little bit of that in this. Let me show you. Look at that condensation. Now, if you look at the bottom, that is in fact some slightly moistened. You want me to crack her open? I guess I could crack her open. Nah, I'm gonna keep her close. Keep the condensation in there. It's a sphagnum moss.
So cool.
It's a sphagnum perlite blend.
Oh my god.
What are you laughing at, woman?
Liz sent me a snap of how Sunny's laying on her, and it's the cutest thing. You look cute, Liz. Cutie patootie. Also, I'm so jealous that like you have these different how do I put this? Plant life. That's so cool, man.
I got
That is
another
so
one.
cool.
I've got another one here. This one, it's the condensation is still it's getting there. You could actually see the condensation on this side and the top. You can see where it's looking like a little terrarium, but it's the same thing. It's a little bit of the mycorrhizae with a combination of sphagnum moss that I rejuvenated and squeezed a lot of the water out, as well as perlite. I have a flower stalk starting my orchid. I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm gonna put this back. I actually put this on a little bit of a heating mat because it was getting kind of cold in here. Oh, but you know what else I ordered? Elizabeth. I ordered some grow lights for these guys specifically. I think I'm gonna make with timer. They've got grow lights with timers on them, so I think I'm gonna do 12 hours. 12 hours with the light on them throughout the day. Nikki, you like that I'm into plants?
Yeah, man. I can't do plants. I killed 2 succulents here.
How the fuck, dude? Succulents are.
I don't know. I overwater them.
Oh,
Every morning I want to like talk to them and be like, hi, and like spray like a little spray bottle, and the whole time I'm fucking murdering them. Look at another one. That's
Okay,
so cool.
this is unwieldy because it is a this is a rubber plant that I'm propagating. I'm propagating this rubber plant in a similar mix, but I didn't put the mycorrhizae in it because because there's no roots. You know, like I'm doing a sphagnum perlite propagation. And I'm going to be doing, I'm keeping this in this little, because it's too big. It's too big for any of the containers that I have. So, and I've never propagated a rubber plant before, but I know it takes months it takes a couple months for the roots, and then another couple months for new growth, if you're lucky. But I heard that sphagnum moss propagation for rubber plants is like, forget water propagation. This is the best way to go. You keep this warm, you keep it in indirect light or under grow lights. You're asking for, in about 5-ish months, give or take, for some new growth and a new rubber plant. And the rubber plant, I bought a rubber plant for honestly it was about like $40, but it's like damn near like 3 feet tall. Like, it's enormous. And I noticed that there was this like one singular stalk that I could clip into 2 potential propagations. So that's what I'm doing.
Damn, dude. Did you fucking hear that, guys? Plant Life Mike. Dropping his steps and shit. That's so cool.
Oh. You know, I did sprinkle the root where I cut on the mother plant, as well as the cuts that I made on the little propagation pieces. I did dip those in rooting hormone, just to give them that little leg up.
Yep. Leg up.
Who knew you were good at plants? You kill succulents with kindness. You do.
Yeah, that was really sad. I didn't think I could do it, and then I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you looking like that?
I'll tell you one thing I didn't know about rubber plants. One, Nikki,
Yes.
before commercialized synthetic rubber was the way it was made, back in the day, they actually made rubber from these plants. And what's crazy about it is when you cut them, or when a leaf rips, they drip this, it looks like milk. It's so weird. It's like this like thick viscousy liquid, which is what was used to make rubber back in the day. But it was kind of gross. Like I let it dry in my hand and it was sticky as hell.
Ew,
It was like glue.
Sticky?
Yeah.
Damn. Sticky. The sticks. I have no plants in here. When I got my gallbladder out, my friend came to visit me with some dinner for the family and brought me a money tree. And that money tree maybe lasted all of like 3 months.
My money.
Maybe.
Let me see if I could show you a picture of my money tree.
You have a money tree, show me.
Let me see. I'm gonna try to pull up my money tree on this iPad. Here we go, right to my pictures. We're going right to my pictures. Yeah, here. I got photos of here. This is Nikki. I don't know if you can see on my screen right now.
I can see it. Whoa, it's so big.
Yeah.
Look at how it fits in your hand.
So thick. Dude, this money tree was only a foot.
Holy shit, it's really big.
This money tree was only a foot big when
Yeah, you're so big today.
This money tree was only a foot big when I picked it up. It was only like
Wow.
yeah, about like this high. And then I just thought, this wasn't my money tree originally. This was John, my former roommate, John Ocasio.
Oh.
This was his money tree, and he had kept them in the same pot that he got them in the whole time. And I thought, you know what? Let's put this motherfucker in a south-facing window with a little bit of diffused light. Let's fertilize her. Let's get her some nice aerated soil, and let's see what happens. And sure enough, once I put it in a new pot, it just exploded with growth. And just recently, just the other week, I repotted it in this new pot here because it literally was getting stuck in the other one.
Dang. Look at how much sunlight you have. You have, like, from what I can see, your apartment looks very pretty.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Well, what's great about the space that I'm in, here's the kitchen, which is a little messy. You can see an aloe vera plant on the windowsill here. But also, like, the reason why the kitchen looks bright and the reason why this room looks bright is because I have a south-facing window in every room but the bedroom. So every room has got a ton of light. Actually, in the living room, what's cool about the living room specifically is I have two west-facing windows and this giant south-facing window. And then in the bedroom, here, you can actually see the bedroom here in the distance. You can actually see the little chandelier that I installed up there. So the bedroom, here's my snake plant silhouette. The bedroom is a west-facing window, and it gets a ton of sunset light. I'm it's on the west side. Yes, west-facing window here. Sorry, I was saying west-facing window in the living room before. It's actually an east-facing window in the living room and a south-facing window, and then the west-facing window is there. So imagine behind me in this picture, there's another window that you're looking at with light coming in from behind. So it's really kind of awesome.
Yeah, man. It just looks like, I don't know.
When the sun rises in the east, the light floods the apartment, and then as it moves throughout the day, and this is like afternoonish, late afternoon, it hits the plants, and then at the end of the day, this whole room here, as the sun is setting, turns like this beautiful like auburn orange. The whole it like fills up the whole. And what's cool is I've got these French doors here.
Is that your fucking bedroom?
Yeah. I've got these French doors here.
Dude, French door bed and everything. It looks so nice.
Which is nice because the light shines in through the through the window into the living room.
windows.
It's really nice. It's really pretty.
Wow, dude, that's so nice.
I wish you guys can come over and take a look.
We'll go. Right, Liz?
Yeah.
We'll go.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
That looks so lovely. Oh, look at that. Look at that blinky face. Blinky, blinky.
Pro tip.
Yeah. So I thought, why not? Why not utilize these damn windows? Let's propagate some plants. Ideally, what I want, now that I think about it, is I want plants behind me, you know? In this room specifically, I've got a big old south-facing window there, and then to my left, I've got this west-facing window that I normally keep the blinds closed for. But if I just open them, a west-facing window is pretty good sunlight. And I've got the shelf here. So I think even to my left, I could probably have a nice hanging plant, either pothos, or I've got that English ivy. Although I've been thinking about making a what's the word for it? I don't know why my mind is blanking. Is it a trestle? Is that what it's called? Where the ivy to climb up? Liz just says, yes. Yeah, something about making like a homemade trestle or a homemade moss pole. A little sphagnum moss pole wrapped around some bamboo. You okay?
Man, sorry. I'm eating these wisps that are cheese crisps.
Wisps.
Asiago and pepper jack, and goddamn. My apologies.
Wisps. Mickey wisps.
Mm.
You know, I said this before. I do wish that I had plant friends here. I've got one friend, my friend Joshua, his wife. She likes plants. But I don't think she wants to propagate, because I asked her if she's ever propagated or pruned her pothos. She's got I think she has a golden pothos. I'm like, dude, you got pothos, man. Those are perfect for propagation. And she's like, I don't want to cut it. And I didn't want to be a dickhead and be like, what the fuck you mean you don't want to cut it? Because the second I get a plant, dude, like the rubber plant that I'm propagating, I got that maybe like a week and a half ago. And the pothos plant I got here, Nikki, let me show you my pothos. I think I showed everybody before, but I picked her up. She is beautifully. Look at that marble pothos, man. Look at that variegation. My God, glorious. A beautiful plant.
I'm so jealous.
I picked her up from my local nursery, and immediately, Liz is hooting and hollering in the chat. Liz is she's wolf whistling the plant. Hubba hubba. Yeah, no, this was she was just like calling to me, just so beautiful. So I thought, you know what? I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm 100% going to propagate this thing. I propagated this thing like the second we got home. There was a long hanging vine that was like way longer than any of the other like vine like growths on the plant. I'm like, all right, well, this is aesthetically weird, so I'm gonna trim this thing. But if I'm gonna trim it, let me take a look at these aerial roots, and ooh boy, these aerial roots are healthy. So it's propagating on my windowsill right now in water as we speak. And man, the aerial roots.
It is really pretty.
The aerial roots, Nikki, they're already starting to grow. Like
damn.
Like I don't want.
Oh, shit, hold on.
I don't want to break it because you guys can't see it yet, because like it's just the somebody forgot her tea on the stove. As Liz will know, the aerial roots, they've gone from like little nubbins to like little slightly elongated nubbins. So it's like it's nothing to really like show you guys. I'm like, you know, like if I bring the jar off the windowsill and be like, look at this, you're gonna be like, I can't see anything, and they look like leaves in water.
Sorry.
Yes, the nubbins, right? So like, but like that's what I mean. It took about 2 weeks. It took about 2 weeks to get from no growth to nubbins, which is fucking, dude. Liz, I had no idea that pothos propagate that quick. I'm so used to plants like waiting, because some plants take a very long time to propagate. But pothos are like, sign me up, baby. I'm ready to propagate the fuck out of this water. Give me the water. But yeah, no. When I plant it, once the roots get long enough and it comes time to plant it in soil, you better believe I'm gonna lace that soil, that aerated, perlite soil, with these bad boys. Yeah, Liz, thank you for the heads up, by the way. Liz was talking about this trick. I think Liz said she used to douse her tree roots in these bad boys. Yeah, she made it rain mycorrhizae on her tree roots. She said it was like an old school 90s P. Diddy video when he was in the champagne room, but with this stuff on the roots.
I'm gonna go make French fries.
Ooh,
make me some.
Yum.
Wait, homemade? Like, you're gonna cut up some potatoes?
Usually, but I kind of cheated and I bought some waffle fries from the store. So
That's fine.
I love fucking waffle
That's
fries.
okay, no shame.
Are you gonna air fry them?
Oh, I have an air fryer.
Yeah, do it.
I've got an air fryer.
Hey, forget about it. I got my air fryer over here.
Quick, somebody,
Enjoy, Rom. Send me
quick.
snaps.
Somebody slap the shit out of Rum.
What the
Is Rum
fuck?
leaving?
Yeah.
Whoa.
We show our love through violence. Through our fists.
All right.
Right, Jim Pie?
I'll remember that when
Yeah.
Liz and I get to New York.
Yeah, that's how, exactly. Yeah, beat me down with you two and your baby fists.
Oh.
How's the PC? PC's running today. But again, I haven't asked it to play Elden Ring.
Oh, did a blue screen or something?
Dude, it was
No,
worse
his
than
whole-
blue
everything
screen.
fucking shut
It
down.
black screened on me.
Yeah.
It was.
He was streaming too. It was like,
yeah,
poof.
it was wild. Actually, my PC has never done that.
I got you, Maddie.
Yeah, well, midstream, it just all my screens went black at once, and then my keyboard shut off, but the PC itself was still running. I was like, what the fuck is this? Which iPad are you using? I'm using the iPad Pro 3rd Gen, 12.9 inch.
Liz, have a good night.
I have to
Talk to you in the
lurk.
morning,
I'm
love.
up too late again. I love you all. Make sure you hydrate. Mike, Liz, when the nuclear war happens, you two are in charge of a greenhouse. Liz says, I have so many now. Man, see, I want to propagate some. I would gladly do a pothos trade with Liz. Yeah.
You're lucky I was muted. Now I'm not muted anymore.
Oh,
Joe
you're
just
not-
called me a
I
wench.
said, wench, get me my tea.
Oh, that's
What the fuck are you watching,
I
Nosric?
love that voice. That voice
Who?
sounds very.
The last duel he just saw.
No, it's still going. It's like
Oh.
40 minutes.
Oh.
Was it any good? I heard
It's
the
still-
millennials couldn't appreciate
It's
it.
Mike
too
liked the way
long.
you said it.
Tell him it's
Your
too
voice.
long.
Wench, your race.
It's good, but too long.
And that's the one with the blonde Ben Affleck, right?
Yes. We need a sound of clip of him saying that. I have to lurk. There she
Okay,
goes.
I'll ask him.
Okay, I know the truth. And then,
Hey, John Amore,
Can
ask
you
your
say
woman.
that again once in the microphone?
no.
No.
He's gonna try it.
John
No,
Amore.
it's for me. Come on, babe. No one's listening but me. Just say it right here. Just say wench.
Wench.
Not when I'm talking.
Oh, leave him alone. How dare you?
Wench.
Thank you. Because
Okay.
sexy.
And no, that movie sucks. The Last Duel, it doesn't suck.
Nice timer.
It's just long, and you don't need to see the story that many times from all those different points of view. It's not that riveting.
Well, I'll tell you right now, I am hooked on that Marvel generation of ADD, and I won't be able to enjoy it because of how long it is. I think that's what the director said. It was everybody's attention span's fault, not the length.
Yeah, Ridley Scott, man. He's just a. I didn't realize how old he was, and it's like Ridley Scott said this, and it's like 86-year-old Ridley Scott said this. I'm like, oh my god.
Same thing with Scorsese, where it's
Yeah.
like that's not real cinema, and it's like that's because when you went to the cinema as a kid, every ticket was $2.
Yeah.
You didn't get a ticket to a movie. You got a ticket to enter the fucking
Yeah.
place, and you went to which showing you wanted to.
Yeah, no, yeah, because when you were a kid post-war, you tossed the guy a quarter and got in, and I don't know, somebody was shining your shoes outside.
Popcorn 15 cents, whatever.
Yeah, you got a pop for a dime, and
You used to call it the when you went to the theater, Mr. Scott, you called it the picture show.
yeah, the moving pictures. You decrepit old fuck.
She's still in the Discord, but she is silent.
What? What?
Huh?
I was muted. I went to get my tea. What?
Hello, Nikki.
She was giving Joe a hand job. I know it.
I was
Oh, yeah, quick 1 second.
1 second.
1 second.
What you guys want?
She was giving him the hand foot job combo.
Ow! Leave feet out of that.
She calls it the Spider-Man.
Ew. Ew, dude.
Man with
That's
two
so
brains.
gross.
Thank you for the follow.
Hey, Alex. Wait, what are you guys asking? What did I miss?
He was asking if Rome was still here.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
She's making French fries.
No, she said she was making French fries. That's why I thought you guys. I'm sorry. I thought you thought.
I go with
She
some
said that.
fucking French fries right now.
Yeah.
Fries, though.
She's making waffle fries.
I want some
Waffle
seasoned
fries.
You know that type that are coated in some terrible for you batter, then deep fried further.
Mmm.
Hey, Nikki,
What's up, Jin?
can I request your presence up a channel?
Sure. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Oh, don't you abuse Nicole.
Is that like the principal's office?
Maddie
She
Cakes,
takes
what you
the
been up to
surveys.
today?
We were trying to play. We finished Harry Potter, the Half-Blood Prince.
Oh, nice. Congrats.
Thanks, it's an achievement. And then we were trying to play WWE online, which is a little bit messy right now. Hi, KG. So we're having some connection issues and such.
You know
The
what?
game was fun so far. How was your the rest of your Elden Ring last night?
It was excellent until it crashed my computer. But
Yeah, I saw you went total blackout.
yeah, I definitely want to try to get. I was telling everybody, I'm thinking tomorrow I might get some Elden Ring in. Would you care to join me, friend?
What time are you thinking? Because I have the afternoon stream that goes till about 8 Central.
So what's that, 9 Eastern?
Yeah.
I could do a late night. I could do I could do an Elden Ring, if you're not too spent.
I gotta see if how the lady's doing. I gotta spend some time with her as well. I will join you on mic. I have to create another character. I haven't any time today.
Oh shit, that's
what did we
right.
do today? Yeah, we did. It Takes Two this morning. That was fun.
Yeah, how was
for
that?
A while. Nerd doesn't sleep. That is sadly true. It Takes Two is amazing. And it's uniquely only co-op, so you kind of have to rely.
Yeah,
on,
you guys are a couple demonic puppets, right?
Basically, yeah. The little girl summons you with the power of. I think she's a witch or something. They don't go into it though.
Do you do puppet voices when you do it?
No. I think that's a whole different level of creepy. There's funny, and then there's like, well, that's creepy. We do make fun of the characters because they are pieces of shit parents. Like the one objective in the game is to destroy her bear, to make you cry, to make her cry because you think her tears will cure you being a puppet.
Hey, I'm a
Like-
puppet now. I'm a little puppet. I'm a shitty parent and I'm a puppet.
Yeah. I fucking hate my wife, but we gotta survive.
Hey, Hey, you stupid bitch! We're fucking puppets now. I hate you.
That's basically what it is. Like, the wife is always ripping on him. She's like, well, I'm an engineer and you're a piece of shit. And not in those words, but like, basically.
Ugh, I can't believe I'm a puppet with this old bag.
Not even in puppet form do you turn me on anymore.
Ugh.
They don't go that deep.
The only reason why my puppet cock is hard is because it's made out of wood.
I think one of them is made out of clay, and the other is something else. It's a weird game like that. There's a book that flies around, and he talks like this, and he fucking like taunts you throughout the game. I love it.
I love a little bit of racism in my puppet game.
What do you mean? Fix your fucking relationship.
It's a family of serial killers. Hello, man with two brains. That's a friend of yours, Matthew?
Yeah, that's Alex from the co-host podcast. He's always on the stream as well.
And which one is he in your version of the Spice Girls? You are clearly
Skinny Spice. That isn't a real Spice Girl.
You're clearly Baby Spice.
I'm Baby Spice? I'm not I'm not other fucking candy?
You're like I'm Baby Spice, I'm not Masochist
Ginger,
Spice?
Sweetie,
He's like
I want to be Gwyneth Spice. Can I just start making up Spice Girls at this point?
Yeah. He's like, I'm not Old Spice?
Yeah, that's a good one. I'd be old. Yeah. I'm okay with Old Spice. Go in there like, tell you what I want. I want to sit down. That's what I want.
I want to put my feet up.
I want a nice cozy chair and a blanket. It's like, well, that's not very fun. Yeah, I'm not. I'm Old Spice.
Yeah, I'm old. That's why I'm Old Spice. Now quit talking back.
Yeah. Now go, seriously, go get me a cup of tea. Come on. It's tea time. It's London, right?
I'm drunk Spice. Does Alex get a saucy on the podcast? Kick a few back? Miller time?
He has been known to, yes. Miller time, whiskey time, rum time.
Rum.
Oh, you called?
Rummy tummy.
What? Oh, hey, Rum. Speaking of rum, what's up?
Hey,
Hey,
I
it's
was summoned?
It's French fries.
Yeah,
How are they? Are they delicious?
I don't know. I'm cooking them right now.
So tell me now, when you guys eat your French fries,
Yes.
do you do the dip method, where you dip your fries in ketchup?
Yes.
Or do you do the method where
No,
see,
no.
I kind of like the method where you put the ketchup on top of the
No,
fries.
no. You gotta eat
I don't
those
know,
with a
there's
fork.
something magical about it. Yeah, well, depending on your squeeze bottle, if you got that like thin nozzle one, mayo and ketchup. Ooh, I hate mayo.
I don't mind a little bit of mayo for texture, but there is a very delicate threshold between mayo being nice as a little bit, as just a dash of it for taste and texture, and then you go over that line and it's fucking disgusting. Like, too much mayo is just same thing. Honestly, same thing with me and sour cream. Like, too much sour cream, I don't like. If you're like eating nachos or biting into burrito, and you're just a fat, cold glob of sour cream falls out of your mouth because it's somebody doused it. Can't stand it. Don't like it.
That's the other problem though. Is if you're eating any of those things, you got to go for the actual Mexican sour cream. Like Chipotle's sour cream is so good because it's crema. It's like Mexican sour cream. That's why it's also so runny. Like
no. Give me that.
Big difference between that and like eating like what's the sour cream brand with the lady? Isn't there like a woman-based one? Anyways,
Whore's milk sour cream.
Yeah, Whore's milk sour cream found at Kroger exclusively. Not as good as crema.
Found at Hoger's. If they are shoestring fries, I like the ketchup over the fries. Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind that, but I like a dip. I'm a dipper. I like to
sweet hot chili sauce for me.
I like to judge how much sauce I get per bite.
No, I used to. There used to be a greasy spoon by my old house where they had the good ketchup bottles with the very like narrow squeezer where you could just squeeze a line of ketchup on the fry, sniff it off, and then eat it. It was great.
Schneef.
Schneef. I've done schneefs.
Schneefs.
I've done schneefs in the bathroom of a casino in a bad part of town.
Oh dear.
Rum is sneefing
Rum.
right now. That's
Oh,
where
boy.
she disappeared to.
She's got to get those legs back. She's like, I need it. I'm sorry.
Just give me a little
My
sneef.
legs.
My legs. My legs, Charlie Murphy.
I had another idea for one of the intros because we haven't filmed it yet because we're delayed for the Rescue Us. And it's me, and like you just see the top of my head, and then it lifts up, and I look at the camera, and I've got like white powder all over my nose. I like that one too.
That's a good one.
And
Love
then
that.
it's, the
intro.
family adventure, Oh, there's so many good ones we can do. I wish I had special effects like blood splatter.
I heard Rummy had her ex-boss do schneef off her butthole.
Oh dear.
Yeah, a toot and a toot is what she called it.
Oh no.
Toot on the toot. Oh boy, that's...
Yeah, she farted the cocaine right into his nose.
It was
Was she
very
audition-
impressive party
Were
trick.
you auditioning for Jackass? Like, what the fuck is-
Bow, now, now, now.
Hi, I'm
very-
Rum, and this is Toot and Toot. You're supposed to sniff it out of the air? Like,
Oh god. Like the world's shittiest humidifier. I'm just-
Literally.
this is how we sprinkle powdered sugar in my house.
You should see how Zeppelis are made in Rum's house. If they are shoestring fries, I like the catsup only over the fries. Don't forget to smile.
You gotta watch out for those rosettes.
Oh boy.
Oh lordy.
I haven't had a rosette in a long time. I could go for some goddamn funnel cake right now.
Mm-hmm. Tell
It just
me.
shows my sweet fat tooth is like kicking in right now, where it's like,
Sweet
I'll eat
fat
a whole
tooth.
fucking cheesecake at 1 a.m. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
And
I
then
feel
they'll be
that.
like, yo, you can't do that. You'll die tomorrow. Don't do it.
Sweet fat
I
tooth makes me
kinda-
think your teeth are overweight.
Oh no.
Can your teeth be overweight? Like, is there like, can you do the
I mean,
dentist like your teeth are looking a
teeth-
bit fat for me today?
Look at those fat
I mean,
fucking
like, your
teeth.
can be too big for your
Listen,
mouth, but
I don't
Look at
normally
that.
say this, but you got the fattest fucking teeth I've ever seen.
Look at these fat teeth.
What a dickhead dentist. He's like in the back room to his like technicians. You see that dude with those fat fucking teeth? Jesus, that's cha-ching.
oh my god.
Oh, fucking chunky
Shady.
chompers over here.
What kind of shady fucking dentist am I going to where they're just fucking fat teeth having piece of shit?
You got
I'd
some
trust
fucking
that guy.
husky molars.
Or even worse, what if they were like just completely like, I love your fat teeth. My what?
Oh no, like
Your
fetishized.
teeth. Your
Yeah.
teeth are girthy. I like
Yeah,
it.
fat teeth.
What?
Yeah, spread them. Spread those teeth.
Right? How do I spread my teeth? Don't worry, I will. Please don't. No. You want me to stick this in your mouth? What's that? Novocaine. Yes, please. You think?
Yeah, now lick your fat teeth, you whore.
Yeah. I want you to put some suction on this thing. It'll be weird. Don't worry.
Oh my god.
Now I'll
Okay.
put the tube in.
And on that
I love
note,
Become a dentist. It sounds like it's fun.
No.
Deal with fat teeth.
yeah, fat tooth rum. So they call her in the streets.
Oh no.
Oh shit, look
Do
who
you
it
think,
is.
like,
It's old fat
like
tooth.
It's just one tooth. That's fat.
It's just one big tooth. It's his tooth.
Old fat tooth. Yeah, go on.
Like to demonstrate her power, she just rips off the tops of tuna cans and shit. Don't fuck with fat tooth.
Kawaii Neko,
no.
thank you for the subscription on YouTube. Guys, I'm taking off, man. It's almost 11 p.m. my time. I am spent. I think I'm gonna do some Elden Ring tomorrow night. I'm thinking
I will
about it.
be there in voice at a minimum. I'll jump on for a bit.
Excellent. I look forward to it. You guys are great. Yes, I'm gonna rest my fat little legs.
And those fat teeth.
Well, Fat Tooth, Old Spice. Good evening.
Have a good night.
I bid you adieu. Enjoy your fries.
Bye, everybody.
Enjoy your
Don't
fries,
insult
everyone.
fat teeth like he does. Oh, I want some fries.
Spread your fat horse.